What is going on, everybody? Welcome to WBG Xbox Podcast, episode 147. Man, oh man. You know, we have a special guest, and I'm going to introduce him shortly. But first, let me just say this. We had some news that dropped today, and we're, of course, going to talk about it. And it's just amazing that people come at you like, you keep that same energy, you bot. Keep that same energy. Well, we're going to talk about Xbox raising the price of their first-party games. We're going to give our opinions on it. We might not agree. We might agree. You guys might agree. You might disagree. But we're going to talk about it. But like I said, we have a very special guest on the show. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber. Now, John, what Boomstick podcast are you on? There's so many. So
yeah. Boom puts on a plethora of podcasts, man. I'm usually on Breakfast with Boom on Fridays. I had to take a hiatus because work got a little crazy there, man. But I'm regular on Boom Show, and it's always good talking, man. And you know, Durt, like I said in the green room, it's great to be here on WBG Podcast. I listen to you guys as a weekly, kind of as my pregame to Colt Eastwood show. One of the things I love about your show, guys, is that you always make me laugh. You're in it to have a good time, which is what really all of this is about. And at the end of the day, like I said, it's an honor to be here. I know that you guys are almost at 10K. Congrats on that. I know that takes a lot of dedication and hard work. So want to tip my cap to you guys on that. And Sean, I know that you're almost at 2K yourself. So glad to be here, guys. Looking forward to those to talking about everything that's come up, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. But listen, also, I mean, you have your own channel also, right?
I do. Yeah, I've been streaming lately on Twitch a lot more. I find it more enjoyable. So hit me up. Durt, are you going to put my Twitter down below later on after the show and stuff?
Absolutely.
Yeah, hit me up, guys. I'm always posting on Twitter. That's mostly where I communicate. Just put my thoughts out there and engage in a conversation, guys. Thanks, Durt. I appreciate that.
No problem, man. Thanks for being on. We appreciate it. And we're going to have a little fun today. Hey, Sean, what's up with you, buddy?
What's going on, Playboy? What is up?
Nothing much, man. What's happening?
You know, it's been a long ass day, man. I've been up for like 20 plus hours already, man. So,
what?
Oh yeah, I've not been asleep since 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's been a long day. Listen, guys, I might be a bit sluggish today, but listen, we got some good stuff to talk about. So hit that like button, guys, because these ponies are wilding. They're pumped up. They got some juice back into them. Keep that same energy, you bots. Nah, play. Watch how we turn this around on you punk ass, bitch ass motherfucker. So hit that dislike and you haters. And you bots in the chat, hit that like button. Because we're going to be talking that shit.
Oh, man. Hey, John TJ with the 5. Hi, guys. Who cares if they raise the price of Xbox first-party games? It's okay. They are all in Gamepass. We definitely going to talk about that.
Yeah,
we're going to talk about that, John.
Talk that
TJ.
shit.
So
he knows it. He knows what's going to happen today.
Oh, man. Oh, what's up, Addict?
He knows it.
Addict said he wish he was on this. Oh, you want to come on, man?
Go, bring your punk ass in here, Addict.
Get his ass in here.
Hey, you want to come on, bro?
Talk this.
But we need you to talk that shit. Nah, not holding back.
Yeah, what's going on with you, bro? Devin, you POS, what's up?
You piece of shit. Hanging out, man. I played some Walking Dead today, man. I just started the second season. I'm doing my own playthrough of those games. Great games, man. This news comes to no surprise to most of us with that bullshit going on. We'll get into that later, though. I'm here to talk that shit on another Monday, Dirt.
All righty, sound good to me. Joey, what's up with you, my man?
I'm surprised that my dog isn't like clockwork or barking right now, but I'm happy to announce that I'm at 0K subscribers.
Oh shit!
Don't jinx the Joey.
That's a milestone.
That's a milestone. That's right.
I'm also at a 0K.
Let's
go.
Oh, man, yeah.
Other than that, I can't stop playing Vampire Survivors. I try other games and I'm like, nah, I'm going to another round of Vampire
You
Survivors.
bot.
No, I'm not a bot. This shit is amazing. I'm playing right now. Well, anyway.
Last but not least, the homie, good old R&B. What's up, R&B?
What's up? What's up, you filthy degenerates?
Damn, why are you
here.
so loud? Shit.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
No,
I'm here on another Monday, ready to talk that shit. I saw the news. I see all the ponies acting like they're CNN, actually think they're journalists now. You pieces of shit. We're going to show all you mofos as soon as the show gets started.
All right.
Talk that shit.
You're gonna have some fun, man. You're gonna have some fun. Let me give a special shout out to I said I was gonna start doing the timestamp with this. Let me write this down. 640. To the members on the channel, let me give you guys a special shout out. Caribbean Hybrid, Ray, Jerry Mack, Victor Click, Ozzy, Phantom Kraken, Photo Bro 117, Dan Lazaro, Mr. Eldrick, Jordan Mace, Rail, Zodiac, The Blue One, Daily Warrior 83, Havoc, Medingo Mythicus, Dragon's Blade 79, Karen's Raising Potato Salad, Reggie Lee, Master Clown, Texas, Frantic Animator, Rock, Emmanuel A1, Dark Child CD, Adidas 20, Tony's Channel, Mario 187, Tip Diamond, Game Shark, Ritsuku, Tony Brown, Toolman 55, G Steph, Javier over there. Skywalker UAV1, Band Monday, Severn Evans, Raiden Blade, Your Baby Father, Maurice Branch, Jigga J, Dragonheart Yobi, Scrub Nurse, Hector the Macho Man, D Skills H-Town, Chiho Walker, Gamer by Choice, Eternal Sadai, Sean 786, Massey Wreck, Bunty Man, Lower Star Killer, XSX01. Why did it go back to the top? Oh, here. A Rodimus, Justin March, Pong Soul, Kendrick Starr, The Angry Stabbers MD, Hassan Abuzaye, Rulio 44, Chill Carlos, Post Sword Run, Hyperfan Gaming, and Dut. Thank you guys for being members. And let's go ahead and get to the topics. Hey, Attic, what's up, my brother?
What's going on, guys?
Look at Addict's there. Look, prepared. That's what I love about the Iron Lords dudes and that. They know what's up and that. What's going on, Gaming Addict?
Nothing much. About to sit here, chat it up with you guys, and play some Pokemon.
Oh, sound good, man.
Wait. Pokemon.
He said Pokemon. Let me get a couple of super chats before we go. Dragon, John TJ with the 2. Everybody hit that like button for Dirt and the panel. Thank you, John TJ. Appreciate you, bro. DJ Birdo Doss with the 2. R&B must be on cocaine already. Oh, damn, man.
Oh shit.
Cocaine bear.
All right, guys, let me so we got something to talk about. We got some good juicy stuff to talk about. Let me get this timestamp ready. Ladies and gentlemen, timestamp mafia. Ladies and gentlemen, Xbox has officially raised the price of their first party.
No, not yet. Next year.
Okay. Xbox has officially announced. They have announced that they are raising the price of their first party titles next year. So listen, let's talk about this because it was about a month or two ago. Phil Spencer, he did announce that they will be raising the price of some things in the future. He wasn't specific on exactly what he was going to raise the price on, but he did say they will be raising the price on things. Now, some people speculated it would be Xbox Game Pass. Will it be games? Will it be the console? So we're here and we see they are going to raise the price of their first party titles. Now, of course, on Twitter, you know what's going to happen. Things are very predictable. We heard bots keep that same energy. You keep the same energy, you bots, of course. That's expected. Now, I want to get you guys' opinion, but first, let me say my opinion. First off, this is not a surprise. When this generation started off, PlayStation, of course, they announced that the games the first party games are going to be $70. Some other people like 2K announced their games are $70, EA, Call of Duty, Activision Blizzard. So this is not new. Xbox reluctantly, well, I wouldn't say reluctantly, but they did not, have their games being at $70. No, they haven't had a lot of first party games this generation, but the few that they has dropped has been $59.99, $60. So now the question is, why aren't you guys mad? Why aren't you guys pissed off like PlayStation was? And I'm seeing some people say, I don't want to hear the Game Pass excuse. Now, like I say, I don't know you guys' opinions about this because we haven't really talked about it. Even in the DM,
I feel like the Game Pass excuse is pretty good though. Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's
I'm going to go to you guys, but let me say this: I've seen several people say you can't use the Game Pass excuse, and my question to those guys is, why?
Because they don't have Game Pass.
Exactly.
Do you want us to act like Game Pass doesn't exist?
Yeah, these are the same guys. These are the same guys that don't want Microsoft to compete how they're competing, by the way.
exactly the same as that, guys. These guys literally want us to act like Game Pass doesn't exist. I've seen PC guys or quote unquote neutral guys. This is bullshit. No, and Game Pass is not an excuse. Get the hell out of here. Of course is it real or not? Is Xbox Game Pass a reality? Are Xbox giving you an option? You can pay $70 or you can get it in this service. That's an option. Is PlayStation giving you that same option? The only option you're getting on PlayStation is bad as shit or not if you want to play it day one. That's the only option. So I hate to see even some of these Xbox guys, and let me tell you, you can tell who are the Xbox guys that have a bunch of pony friends. They're cool with ponies because they want to make these ponies feel like I'm being real. I'm keeping it real. All my pony friends are going to be proud of me for criticizing Xbox. Get the fuck out of here, right? Xbox Game Pass is a real thing. Now, before I go to you, Addict, I'm going to go to John Wolf first. John, go ahead and let people know your opinion about this.
Yeah, Durt. Look, man, there's different ways, obviously, to tackle this topic, right? There's the consumer side, which is what I always come at things first, and then I put on my business hat to try to make sense of it. So it's a conversational podcast, right? We gotta try to make sense of shit sometimes. But from a consumer standpoint, nobody ever wants to pay more money. That's a given. You know what I mean? Like the difference is that I've seen when the PlayStation excuse to pay them $10 extra was because they were paying.
It's some feedback for a background somewhere. What's that?
I'd explain Pokemon.
Yes, I'm sorry. Let me turn it off. I had the headset on. So I have the headset on, so I can't hear it.
Yeah, before you carry on, bro, let me get this. A member for 7 months from Hector the Macho Man. Ponies love claiming games that don't belong to them, but are quick to abandon them. They abandon them like their dad did. Come on, play this. Come on, Hector. There's no need for that. I'm not gonna read all of that. That's personal.
Come on, it's Macho Man. Savage.
Oh,
Come on, keep going.
All right, I'm sorry about that, John. Hey, is there any more?
No, you're good.
Oh, hey, go ahead, bro. I'll get the rest of these super chats when you're done.
No, if you want to tackle them, brother, I'm good. Whatever you want to do, it's your show.
Okay, well, let me get the super chats. Call Weed with the 5. Some of these Xbox content creators are worse than ponies. I see some saying Microsoft hasn't released anything this year. What does that have to do with 2023? I mean, I've been seeing a lot of stuff, man. I'm keeping notes of all of it. I pity PlayStation peasants with the 5. LOL, Sony is like Homelander, a big whiny man-child begging for the deal to stop. Microsoft is Soldier Boy. They disappointed daddy. Oh, damn. The boys reference, if you guys don't know. Call Weed with the 5. Saw a few say Microsoft is unproven. Imagine saying Bethesda, Arcane, Turn 10 are unproven studios, like say Haven Studios or Deviation Games. It's stupid.
Fox.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of crazy stuff.
How can you be unproven when most of these studios that Xbox has right now have more than 20 years alive? Like, how can you be unproven, man?
Jeez. I don't know, man. You know, Iron Mike with the 2, laughing my ass off. That Fonz really do punch the air right now. What Fonz say?
Oh shit!
I don't know what Fonz say. Mandingo Methinkers with the 5. When Stevie Wonder asked me why it was suddenly got dark, I said Dirty sitting next to him. Hey man, how dare you? Man. We up here talking about the actual topics.
Why would you do that?
Go ahead, John. John Wolf, I'm sorry about that, bro. Go ahead. Continue your thought, man. I'm sorry about that.
You're good, brother. So let's take the consumer side of it first, bro. Out of it, which is the logical part. Nobody here on this panel, nobody listening on this chat wants to give any company more money than you have to. That's first and foremost, okay? So with that out of the way, okay, now we got to try to make sense of this thing. Okay, so Xbox, one thing, is to applaud them for holding off as long as they can for whatever the reason may be, okay? Whatever reason you've justified in your head, you go ahead and you put that in your thoughts. But the bottom line is they held out for a good solid 2 years, right? Now, I'll put it to you like this. As soon as I saw this news come in today while I was at work, ain't no sweat off my back. Why? Because Game Pass is a thing. Game Pass is something that alleviates, us gamers from having to worry to shell out $70 a pop. So for anyone to counter and to say, oh, you can't use Game Pass in this argument, what are you talking about? This is something that becomes a no-brainer into our mind. Shit, they can charge $120. I'll be subscribed to Game Pass and it ain't gonna fucking bother me. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. They're trying to create a gotcha moment from something that themselves, right, as a consumer, whether you bought, listen, I bought Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It was $70. Bro, it fucking hurt, man, to buy it at 70. Okay. I'm a lifetime gamer, brother, and it still hurt me. Okay. I bought so many games so far for $70 this generation that honestly, to myself, while playing some of these games, I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, you know what? I understand that things go up. I understand how business works, yada, 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 yada. But as a consumer and as a gamer, I'm sitting here and I'm not seeing a $10 jump here for a generational, jump that you're used to seeing like back in the days that these companies can gladly just ask you for money, more money up front. So that's been my gripe this whole generation with this $70 talk. But again, to stay on topic of what you're talking about, ain't no sweat off my back, man. We're Game Pass subscribers. So it's a thing.
I agree, bro. I wholeheartedly agree with you. And I'm going to go to you, Attic. But see, let me say this first. What you said was absolute facts, in my opinion. What I said, it's just funny as how they're acting like. I just saw Cody Eastwood quote tweet someone that said, we can't use Game Pass as an excuse. And I'm like, bro, it freaking exists. It's there for us to use. Why would we not say Xbox Game Pass is there? Bro, you can't sit there and say, nope, you can't use that. Like, imagine in court, the plaintiff has they have some incredible, what's the fucking evidence? I can't think of the evidence. Then all of a sudden, the judge and the defense say, no, don't let them use that. Your Honor, do not let them use that. No, that's bullshit because it's there. You can't have something that's there that everybody's used that has over 25 million. Well, I'm sorry, Sony said 29 million subscribers, and all of a sudden say, no, you can't use that as an excuse. If you want to criticize them for raising the price to $70, that's fine. But to sit here and say you can't say Game Pass, you can't use Game Pass, get the fuck out of here. That's just foolishness. Hey, Adam, I'll go to you.
I'm sorry to cut you off there, and I'll just say this last thing. Look, again, it's not to justify any company because obviously we don't want to get charged more. But I did forget to say this little tidbit here. As a let's say that you're Xbox, a company, right? That you're Xbox, and you're sitting back and you're looking at the landscape of the market, and you see a bunch of fools and the consumer base just gladly handing over $70. As a business, what are you going to tell yourself? Hey, why are we charging 60 for our stuff if everybody's paying 70? So again, I'm responsible for it. And I think that a lot of gamers, we got to take accountability for this because we are kind of partially responsible for companies thinking that it's okay now that the base is $70. And shit, I'll call myself out on it.
Facts, bro. I agree. Adidas 20 with the 5 Game Pass rules. Yo, Durt, I'm from Chicago. I'm a Chicago native, I should say. But it's a must you change the podcast theme music to any Jay Dilla of your choice. I got to listen to some Jay Dilla stuff, bro. I never really listened to it before. Don't be mad at me. But thanks for the super chat. Hector, the Macho Man, with the 5. The Macho Man will be my best behavior because guests are here. What's good, Attic and Wolf? I would save my violent energy for ponies on TTS. Hey, listen, he ain't bullshit neither.
He's not lying.
Hector Macho Man is a monster. Hey, man, that dude cut promos amazing promos. Oh yeah, now, Attic. Now you just joined us. I'm sorry, I gotta let people know you're here, man. But brother,
yeah.
What's your thoughts on this, man?
I'm gonna say exactly what I said when I was on PlayStation. Like, they got you by the balls, man. What you going to do? Not play games? Like, it's like I can't stop a multi-trillion-dollar company from not raising their prices. Just like I couldn't stop a multi-billion-dollar company from raising their prices with PlayStation. Like, it's either don't pay the 70 or don't game, or pay the 70 or don't game. And what's funny is, like, I understand where people are coming from. It's not necessarily on whether or not Game Pass should like justify the $70 price tag. It's on the practice itself. But we can't deny. I haven't paid full price for a game on Xbox in a long time. So it's just like, it's like, it doesn't matter what they raise it to. Like, as long, now, obviously, if they raise the prices of that then Game Pass might go up eventually as well. Which, you know, it does look like it might go. It's looking like it's going to go up next year, but it's like that is a pretty good excuse. Like the fact that we pay a subscription service that we don't have to pay these $70.
Fact.
And I get it. We should be more. I think more people are just more annoyed with the price of games and everything going up, but it's just like, it's like I said, what are you going to do? We just not going to play games? Like, I am curious what Xbox is going to do on the Steam market. Are they going to keep that 60 there, or are they going to take it to 70? Because we've seen those PC people, man. You make them pay $1 more than they feel like you should. They pirate your shit. So I'm curious how that's going. But it's just like at the end of the day, I think it was a podcast. Can't remember what it was. Aaron Greenberg was on, and they were asking about the prices, and he wouldn't confirm or he wouldn't like latch on to the question. He kept like avoiding the question. That's all I had to hear. The moment I heard that, yeah, they're eventually going to go up to 70.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
And it's just like that's just the way the industry is going. Should we have to pay $70 for games? That's debatable. I feel like we had last generation and this in the generation before that at $70, $60. Did we really feel like we was going to go another generation where it didn't go up? Like, you mean to tell me you're willing to pay the inflation cost on groceries, McDonald's, fast food joints? You're willing to pay that on electronics, but games is out of the question? Like, look, like right, I agree, you know, with microtransactions and stuff, you know, they don't probably need that 10, but at the same time, I'm sure this will help a lot of people because we just look at a AAA product. There's going to be a lot of indie people that can actually justify charging $10 more for their games that will actually benefit them. Right. Like a AAA product, most likely that's just going in someone's pocket. That's a bonus. But like an actual indie developer, that could be the difference between having a sequel and not a sequel. You know, and I'm one of those people where it's like, I'm about what's going to be better for the industry. I don't think this is going to help AAA products but I do think outside of AAA, you'll start seeing, you know, more effort going into stuff because they'll be better funded. And it just depends on what happens, man. At the end of the day, it's like I said, I do think that Game Pass can be used as a crutch because we don't really pay the full price. But I can understand the people that saying, look, don't use Game Pass as a crutch because they're using that to be able to raise prices. I can assure you, my friend, they're going to raise those prices regardless how I felt about Game Pass or not.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
definitely.
Eventually, I believe they definitely are. But I mentioned this in the pre-show. I would not be surprised when they raise the prices of Xbox Game Pass. But me personally, I would have a problem with them raising the price of the console. Me personally, I would definitely have a problem with that.
I agree with that too. And it doesn't look, and the truth is, right, and that's one of the things I love about like listening to shows like Addicts and yours guys, that you guys are real, right? And it's not in Xbox's best interest to do that either. You know what I'm saying? Right. If they want to be held as that value brand, they need to always be a little bit lower than PlayStation.
Right, I agree. Before I go to you, Sean, let me get these super chats. Game Shark with the 5. Keep in mind, this is for current gen only games. These games are not being held back by previous gens. That's absolutely true, bro. That's a fact. ABK 72 with the 5. Xbox did this at the beginning of the 360 era. Absolutely, they did. They were charging $50 for their games while everybody else went up to $60. It is what it is. Well, hold on. I don't know. No, this is what I remember vividly. In the PS2 original Xbox generation, games were $50. Xbox 360 was actually the first that raised their games to $60. If I'm not mistaken, tell me if I'm wrong, guys. But I believe they were the first ones to raise their games to $60. Then, of course, the PS3 did the same. The Angry Therapist MD with the 2. I'm glad Game Pass prices didn't go up. Don't hold your breath.
Yeah,
don't hold your breath, my brother. They will eventually go up also. Trust me.
I have a feeling that's happening next year.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. Yeah, it's definitely possible, bro. So don't hold your breath on that. But like I said, I think those are things we expected to happen. But like I said, consoles going up. No, I don't like that. Ricardo Islam with the 5. Sean, only life regret is killing his favorite camel from a first degree back ride. Damn, Sean, why are you going on you, man?
Oh man,
Sean.
they love going after this player.
Yeah, but go ahead, Sean. What's your thoughts about this, bro?
You know, when it comes to the price increase, do we like it? No. Do we like when games or any product goes up? No. But I've never had a problem with the $70 games, especially when it comes to like the next gen games. So I've only got one. I'm going to keep it short. I only got one thing to say to these ponies. You motherfucker ponies, straight up. Before you hit them street corners, make sure you bleach your motherfucking ass. Then twerk your ass. Then put your stinky bleach fingers out and sell your bitch ass for those $70 cross-generation games, you punk-ass motherfuckers. That's the difference between us. God of War, cross-gen. Horizon Forbidden West, cross-gen. GT7, cross-gen. And you're telling us we can't rely on Game Pass? That's what we got because you motherfuckers don't have it. Whose fault is it that you don't drop a first-party game day and day? That's PlayStation's fault. But that's the difference. Forza Motorsport 8, next-gen. Starfield, next-gen. Who said we believe in generations? Jim Ryan said that. Then he lied to you punk asses. And that's the difference in that. When it comes to the current gen, the next gen, I don't mind the $70. Do I like it? No. But it's a next gen game. But the way PlayStation was doing their first big AAA party games, the way they were talking that shit, let's be honest on that. God of War, great game. But that's a PlayStation 4 game running on a PlayStation 5. Just high-res boost and frames. Let's keep it real and lighten. But that's what I got to say about this topic, player. Straight up.
Alrighty, man. Good old Shine. Oh, man. Let me get these super. Hey, Doc, hey, man. You hang around too many ponies, man. They starting to mess up your thoughts. Trust me, I've been there. I used to hang around a lot of ponies, and I realized why. Doc said, should I be worried about Xbox? What do you mean, bro? Don't you love Game Pass? I know you love Game Pass because you talk about it a lot. Game Pass isn't going anywhere. So if you decide to pay $70, go ahead. But Xbox Game Pass will still be there, and games like Starfield and all those other games will be going into Game Pass. So people that say we can't use Game Pass as an excuse or a crutch, I say kiss my ass because it's there. It's there.
Because
So
at
why
the end
would
of
we
the day,
not
we're
use
not even paying more. We're paying the exact same amount at the moment.
At the moment.
Just because the games when I've done, like currently the subscriptions didn't go up, so it's not like we're paying actually more because we're not.
Exactly. So, yeah. SSJ for Omega with the 2. Y'all remember when Vince McMahon came out with a do-rag? I do remember that, but what the hell is that coming from?
I remember that.
I do remember that. I definitely remember that. Yeah.
What is that? The two.
Hey,
ECW.
that was funny. You can't. Remember Vince McMahon came out with the do-rag? Yeah, I do remember that. I remember he called. He told John Cena, "What's up, my nigga?" Justin Mars with the 10. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, Justin. John TJ with the 20. Hey, would you guys be willing to pay for Game Pass Family Plan Ultimate tier that is $30 so you can get everything, but all the Xbox first party games and all content DLC expansions are in it for no additional cost. Everything but all Xbox first party games? No. If those are not in there, what's the purpose for me?
No, definitely.
Unless I'm reading that wrong.
Yeah, maybe you're just reading a bit wrong, but
Yeah.
you know the biggest bonus to Game Pass, and I'm sure everybody in the chat, everybody on the panel, is that first party content. We've seen the investment, and that's the bonus of it. 23 studios counted up to 32 if the deal goes through. All of them games, and like I said, they're going to be next gen games. Well, I'm hoping when Xbox is starting next gen properly, not doing half a job on that. When it comes to the blockbuster games, when they were doing cross gen games, they kept it fair. They kept it at 60. That's the difference in that. So Game Pass, look, prices will go up. Obviously, we know that it's gonna happen. We heard about, was it like Phil's talked about it a couple of weeks ago? You talked about it there as well earlier in the show. He said that prices can't remain. We knew like either Game Pass was gonna be going up first or the next gen games. So it started with next gen games, and I'm sure maybe late 2023, leading into 2024, they'll announce Game Pass will be going up with probably a family plan or something. So
Yeah.
it is what it is, man.
It's gonna happen, though, definitely. Carl Weed with the 2. I like Doc, but his take was one of the worst. Yeah, Doc is the homie, man, but Doc be hanging around a lot of ponies, man. And sometimes they cloud his vision. Rain Blade with the 5 pounds. This just points out how unintelligent these ponies are. Remember, $70 for a first party, or pay $10 to $15 Gamepass like family plan. That is going to be cheaper. Yeah, man. I mean, that's the truth. I love Doc Dark though. He's a smart guy, man. He just, I mean, nothing. Hey, man, don't let them listen, bro. I'm speaking from experience, Doc Dark. I used to try to be cool with them, man, and they used to cloud my vision, like my opinion. I used to want to not seem like too much of a bot, so I used to go out there on Twitter and say some crazy shit. And I realized, man, I don't really feel this way for real. I'm just trying to say, just trying to make those guys happy. And nah. Drawing TJ with the 5. To my last super chat, I was meaning all first party games and their DLC in the description. Like, oh, hell yeah. Oh, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, man, that's what. Listen, bro, we can't sit here and act like Xbox Game Pass is not going to have great content in it. This year, when Xbox had no big first-party AAA games, it still has some pretty quality content for the service. And next year and beyond is going to be incredible. Starfield is going to be a huge game. I'm sure that game is going to be 100+ hours worth of content. And we're going to be able to play it for $15.
$1.
Yeah, but let me get these. There, you got a few members.
Yeah, $1. You can get 3 months of game.
I missed them.
Didn't
you got me, Sean?
Eternal should die. He goes member for 11 months. Shout out to you, because I told the motto was customers are always right. As a customer, I believe that games should be $60. We don't need a $70 broadcast cyberpunk fiasco. He's right about that. Listen, before I get the next members, Eternal should die. None of us on the panel and the guys in the chat, we're not one of them guys on Twitter, on podcasts. We like these ponies were championing. Yeah, we love it when PlayStation put the prices up. I'm willing to pay $70-$80 in that.
I love the aggression.
Look at the aggression. PlayStation's leading the market. They can do it. We're not saying that shit. We're not happy with the price increase on anything. And let me get the next one. Bunty member for 9 months. I'm at work and I need some entertainment, so talk that shit. Enough respect. Keep up the good work. Play. And Dan Lazaro member for 6 months. With Game Pass, you get a discount on the games you buy, so you're still not actually paying more. I ain't buying a damn thing. I got Game Pass G. Talk that shit.
Talk that shit, bro. Oh, man. Chaos Might with the 5 NES games were $60, depending on the cards. It wasn't until CD games that went down to $50, then back up over time. Chaos Might, I said that a long time ago on Twitter. By me being 46, I said, look, man, I remember when NES Super Nintendo games were like $60, $70, bro.
80,
I remember when 64 games were like $70. And, I know it's because those were cartridges. I understand that. But what I'm trying to say is that games being those type of prices isn't a new thing for someone my age. Even I said it repeatedly on TTS and WBG. Yes, we talk shit about $70 games, but I've always said I don't have a problem with games costing $70 when they make sense. What I mean, a game like The Last of Us Remake, that shit shouldn't have been $70. It was the same game with The Last of Us 2 graphics. That shit should have been like $50. So that's what I was saying. And here we are today. And I know people was trying to find some shit of me saying Dirt, no, but they couldn't find nothing. I know they was looking on my Twitter page and trying to search certain words and whatever, man. So that's about it. But who's next? Joey. What's up, Joey?
Did that super chat first.
Yeah, the super chat. SSJ4 Omega with the 5. I was watching old WWE moments and forgot about Do-Rag Vince. I couldn't stop laughing for like 10 minutes. Recently bought WrestleMania 17 and 18 on DVD. Love wrestling. Yeah, I'm a fan too. I know John Wolf is a fan also. Maybe we'll do a podcast one day about wrestling.
That's absolute peak wrestling. WrestleMania 17, probably the best.
Yeah, that's one of the best ones ever. Jigga J with the 2. There's no excuse for $70 digital games. I mean, we all got our own opinions. It is what it is, man. But we can't want these AAA super banger games. We can't want these God of Wars and Hellblades and Starfields and not expect the prices to go up on these games, man, and not expect microtransactions. We can't expect all that. I'm just saying something's gonna go up. Something's gonna go up. But Joy, what you think about this, bro?
Well, like you said, I can't expect to have all these AAA games and not expect a price hike, but I sure can't complain. I can tell you that much. I am in favor of $70 game. I haven't bought a $70 game since. Look, put it this way. I've been actively spending money for all kinds of reasons since September nonstop. And we're not even like, I haven't even finished holiday shopping yet. And you're going to tell me now we're going to raise prices on games. I am like trying to save as much money as possible. Call me cheap, call me whatever you want. I am like bleeding.
Shit.
Dude, I am bleeding money like a motherfucker. I'm not going to even lie. So having this news is like, it sucks. I admit it. I, as a consumer, don't like it. At the same time, like Alex said, what the hell can I do? Well, I can do something, get Game Pass or wait for a discount. I don't care for FOMO. I don't care if I don't play the game day one, to be honest. Right now, everybody's playing Callisto Protocol. I'm like, I'm going to wait for a discount and the game to be patched. Period. I'm not going to die. I'm happy playing Vampire Survivors on Game Pass. So to me, I'm going to save money as much as I can. All right. So I am not in favor of no $1 trillion company raising prices and then getting a bigger paycheck or bonus at the end of the year. Nah, I'm worried for me. I don't care for $70 games. That's just me. But anyway.
All right, Joey, I hear you,
so
man.
that's it. I haven't bought. So that's it. That's all I'm saying. And if anybody wants to give me a gift card, I'll gladly accept it.
I bet you will, Joey. I bet you will, wouldn't you?
Throwing them ponies on the street corners.
I ain't going to the street corners. Fuck that. I'll wait for a discount. I don't care.
No, Joey, and the thing is, Joey, that I agree with you 100%. If you're someone that the FOMO doesn't get to you and you can hold off for these sales, by all means, that's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that this is the first generation. There's many first in this generation that we're currently in, and it's it's such a weird dynamic of what we're seeing here, right? Because all of us are lifetime gamers, and when in previous generations, when we would see a price jump, like someone earlier mentioned on the 360, there was a big difference between the PlayStation 2 version and a PlayStation 3 version. Like
there was
the
a
jump,
huge difference there.
And that's something that's so marginal now that a little bit,
That's
it's
facts.
a bump in frame rate, and it's you know what I'm
glad
saying?
you say that. I'm glad you're saying that
facts
because
right
yes,
there,
right now the most beautiful games out there, quote unquote, are like Horizon Forbidden West. You got Forza Horizon, you got God of War, Callisto Protocol that looks great, but I haven't been wowed yet. Like I haven't been wowed since I saw Gears 1 after having a GameCube. You understand? Like after having a Dreamcast and a GameCube, and you saw Gears 1 for the first time, you're like, holy fucking shit, this is HD.
There you go.
I haven't had that, right? So when I see the increase of prices, $70 games.
Right, something wrong at me like that, though.
What am I getting? Yeah, Rise on one was one, but I haven't gotten like, okay, why am I paying $10 more for? Like frame rate? PC has had that like 2 generations ago. So what is these $10 for? I understand it could be for inflation. Salaries needs to increase. Everything is expensive. I get that part. But me, dude, we just came out of Black Friday. You know how many games I bought for $9.99? Which I'm not going to play any of them because I'm like,
Joey, man, I'm sorry to notice something about you.
What?
I'm sorry to notice if like somebody asked Joey, hey Joey, can you buy me a $7 game? Joey be like,
you motherfucker.
Joey, you don't.
Well, no, because that's me. That's my entertainment. But when it comes to somebody else, and my kids want something, I'll buy it, whatever it is, whatever the price. That's different. If it's me, I'm like, I can wait. But if my kid asks for something, well, my kid actually asked for a $7 game. I was like, no, not yet.
So, Joey.
No,
work a little overtime, Joey.
I got a whole. Hey, I'm the one provider right now, so I gotta save money.
I got you, bro. I got you. Hey, John TJ with the 10. I hope Xbox does my idea for $30 a month. I will be willing to pay that for the full games and all content and family plan. They can use that as a way to raise prices.
Dude, you got no idea.
I still think it should be $25 a month.
I'm still waiting for that family plan for.
I mean, either
I'm like, I need somebody to pitch into the Game Pass. Like for real, too many people have Xbox now. I'm like, dude, why am I the only one paying for everybody's Game Pass? And they can't work
like $30 for like 5 people. That's a good deal.
$5 a pop. That's
for like 5.
What you think, Dev?
About this whole thing?
Devin, let me say this one thing, Devin. Eternal should die. And I already lived under food stamps when I was a kid and the government cheese, so I ain't going back to that shit. I swear to God.
Shit, man.
He's looking
I
at food stamps. I did our food stamps.
Yeah, man.
shit,
just
man, we had
not even
coupons
have
at the
food.
grocery store. I remember that. Them big ass long ones where you get all the
Monopoly
coupons
money.
from the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but go ahead, Dev. So what you think about this, man?
I'm absolutely gonna use Game Pass as my ace in the hole. You know what I mean? Like, who gives a fuck what price they are? That bothers me none. Like Joey was saying earlier on Twitter, it was like, oh no. Well, anyway, that's exactly how I feel. Oh no, they're raising it $10. Well, anyway, I got Game Pass. Who gives a fuck? And not to mention, even if you don't have Game Pass, you have Microsoft Rewards where you get free money just for playing games that you already own. So you can just earn that. You don't have to pay a cent. You don't have to pay anything for that. You literally get free money from Microsoft by playing games that you own. And people aren't really bringing that up though.
There you
But
go,
yeah,
bro.
basically, I don't care. I don't care. I have Game Pass. They go in their day and date. They stated that they're going to continue to be in their day and date, and these games stay in Game Pass forever. So,
Well, first party,
yeah, first party games. So if I really want to buy a physical version of that game, I'll just wait a year or two, and get them while they're cheap.
Well, dude, that's the whole point. First party. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have Game Pass.
Yeah, Sean.
But that's the whole point of it. You said, yeah, this is first party. Obviously, we're talking about first party punk.
Well, no shit.
Was y'all about to fight?
I'm talking. I want to
I
fight
don't
with
know
you.
what you're saying.
You fight with me?
Yeah.
What I do?
You said, yeah. Besides first party, obviously, first party is gonna stay there. That's what we're talking about.
Oh well, I'm sorry, man. I'm
He's
reading.
giving you
I'm sorry,
shit.
bro. I'm sorry. Bro.
Yeah.
I know you're getting older now.
That's hey R&B. Let's go here.
No, Dirt. You know what? Oh shit! It's the wrong camera. Hold on.
What the hell are you doing?
Go ahead, R&B.
R&B, bro. What's
Wow.
your thoughts about this?
Fuck.
It brings me back to what I had to say when PlayStation first pulled this nonsense out. What was that, a year or so ago? I didn't like it then. Say what?
The start of this gen.
Yeah. I didn't like it then because on top of all the other nonsense and all the bad news they had coming out, their whole mentality was, we're Sony. Fuck you, pay us. We don't really care what you got to say. And, of course, the loyal ponies got on their knees and did what they do best and kept paying it. But, like I said before, I'm not paying $70 for Returnal. I wasn't paying $70 for Ratchet & Clank. I wasn't paying $70 for a remake of The Last of Us. It just wasn't worth it to me. If someone wants to pay it, cool. But still acknowledge you're paying $70 for something that's, in my opinion, not that high quality. So, granted, beauty's an eye beholder. It's what floats your boat. That's cool. I didn't like it back then because I didn't think it was worth it. I still don't like it now. But even back then, I said, all right, if Microsoft does it, that's just a sign of the times. That's exactly where everything's going. And with prices and inflation and what it costs to develop your games, I get it. Doesn't mean I like it as a consumer. But the one caveat is with Xbox, we have Game Pass as a solution. We don't have to pay $70 for these games. We can just get a subscription. So I don't understand how the ponies are trying to take that as an L when we actually have an option to avoid $70 and they don't.
An option, right?
Exactly. I don't understand how they can try to twist that.
Yep, I agree with you, bro. And that's exactly what's happening. But let's go ahead and move on from this topic. Let me get these super chats before. Makai 28 with the 5. I understand the price hike, but isn't it a slap in the face to his user base when they didn't release AAA games in over a year? Well, it would have been worse if they would have tried to do that shit this year, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would have been worse if they would have said, like, hey, starting today, like, motherfucker, where's the games? But
You know what
next
it is?
year, it's different.
Yeah, you know what it is? They're like, we about to drop some bombs next year. We want to get paid for them.
I
Yeah.
hope so, man.
Yeah, that's
I
what.
hope so.
That's
Hey, maybe
what
that's
like,
what it is. Huh?
exactly. Like so, like Starfield, Redfall, whatever else they got. With those games coming, okay, I can see Starfield being $70. Redfield is an ongoing multiplayer.
Redfall.
Redfall. I'm sorry. God dang it. Yeah, I can see it. But granted, from being impressed by Deathloop, that made me look forward more to Redfield. Fall. God dang it. So if the quality's there, all right, it won't be as much of a pain in the ass. But the quality has to be there. Like I said, Returnal was not worth $70 in my opinion. Neither was Ratchet and Clank. So you really got to come with something if you're going to charge me that much for a game. But granted, we have Game Pass, so we don't have to.
No, but this is
You know what? I think they are worth $70.
Look who it is.
I think they're definitely worth $70.
Square
You
Enix,
all
what
buy
do you
these
want,
games.
man? We're having
Oh
a show
no,
here,
it's Square Enix.
Buy my games.
I do think that the industry needs to have a conversation on what is worth a full price tag and what isn't. I think that's why you have a lot of games that fail financially because they try to hit above what their game realistically is worth. And I think you see a lot of that going on in the industry. So I feel like something like Callisto Protocol, fun game, but is it really worth 70?
Not like
12
my
hours.
games.
Hey, we're gonna talk about that next, Addict.
12 hours.
Yeah,
But that's a good question though,
We're
because
gonna talk about that
Gotham
next.
Knight, $70. You had Saints Row, $70. I don't know about you, but those games are kind of mediocre. So why are there $70? Like if you're
Because that's the
you're-
industry standpoint.
that's no, I get it. It's the industry going raising prices, but as gaming itself, is those games actually worth $70? Hell no. I think no game is worth $70 to be honest. But whatever, man. That's just
It
me.
depends, isn't it? Like how they use that as like say Gotham Knights, even though like it came out a bit rough and it's still rough at the moment. They kind of justify that like it's got well developers are saying it's next gen only, and that's how they get away with the $70 tag. If it was cross gen, then you know you're selling the game at 60 and 70, and if there's not much difference between both like console, look what happened with God of War. Digital Foundry talked about it looks the same more or less some parts. PlayStation 4 versus PlayStation 5, they couldn't tell apart certain things, just performance and a bit of lighting. And that's where you see the difference. Like that's where you question it. But like what Addict was saying before you get the super chat, like a game like Assassin's Creed, them games are massive. The new ones, The Witcher, a massive game. And I understand like the value is. I understand that like you could put 150, 200 hours into them games, versus a game that's 10 to 20 hours max. And it's hard to justify. But look, people are willing to go out there and willing to pay for games that they want or what they like to see. But at the end of the day, like everyone on this panel, we're not out here championing the $70 price, raising the price, or the $70 price. None of us are doing it. Every one of us said we don't like it. But do we have a choice? No, they're going to say this is the next gen game. These are the next gen games. You're paying 70 for it. And that's the way the industry is just going to go.
Yeah,
I just wonder. This is the last thing I'll talk about. This, like, I wonder the ripple effect that was caused now that people know that games on Xbox first party are going to be 70, because we know it's just 29 million people subscribe to Game Pass. That's not the entire Xbox clientele or whatever you want to call it. So I wonder if like these people who are hesitant to subscribe to Game Pass are like, do I pay for this game $70 or just pay $15 and get everything under Game Pass? So
It's
I
a
wonder
great
the
marketing tool.
Yes, I wonder the ripple effect that's going to happen after this. Like, and the other thing, and this is the cap of me. Like, this is me being a bot. I think Microsoft is doing this also, just because Sony's been crying back and forth about everything. I imagine Microsoft like, listen, we're not even undermining you on prices on games. Now we're equal. So what are you crying now? So that could be a tool against the FTC, CMA, or whatever EU, to say we're not even undermining you on prices. We're the same. So what are you crying? So I don't know.
Yeah. Let's get super chat so we can move on. Tip Diamond with the 5 Canadian. What up, WBG panel and guests? I don't see the big deal in paying $70 for games. In Canada, I pay 90. Oh goodness. If it's a game,
Yeah,
I
but
like,
you shouldn't.
I get the
You
deal
shouldn't
as
pay
further.
90, bro. Honestly, you shouldn't pay 90, bro. That's too much.
It's always been more
Yeah,
expensive.
you're being
in Canada.
taxed out of a motherfucker back in
Yeah,
Canada.
it's like that over here.
Yeah, same over there with Sean. SSJ4 Omega with the 5. My Xbox library has over 600 plus. I might get Game Pass when COD goes on it. I've been buying COD every year since Call of Duty 4. I feel like I'm the only non-Xbox Game Pass user. Yeah, it's
Oh,
only
that's
a few
fine,
of
dude.
you.
Look, listen. I'm not gonna hate on anybody, nor if you want to pay $70, that's your prerogative, bro. That's your money, and if you can spend that money without no problems, that's you, man. And I'm glad for you. But some of us, it's like, ooh.
And
I
it's not only that, but the thing is that it's having the choice You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That makes it all the sweeter
Choice, yeah.
for Xbox centric gamers. If you game on the Xbox platform, that cushion that you're afforded, that the choice of saying, hey, if you cannot afford it or you don't want to, or whatever the case may be, all right, we offer you a subscription, which you can still be there day one. You can still be part of this conversation. Whereas as a PlayStation gamer, you only have one choice, and that's to drop the 70 plus tax. There is no other choice. And I think that's where all of this debate comes from. And then what the problem is that the way that the other side, I'll call them the other side, okay? The other side tries to battle, this giant monster of a fact, which you cannot go around this. All right. But the way that they try to justify it is, oh no, but the reason that we're paying $10 more is because of the quality. The quality.
They said that. They did.
And the problem with the quality is that now you've given Sony the okay and the indication that you will gladly pay and you will gladly accept them not giving you a choice. That's the consequences here.
Yeah. Good shit, man. Good shit. Rain G4 to 5. WB hashtag WBG and panel. Can we get Dirt and Sean to say Pentiment?
Pentiment.
There you go. Pentiment. All right, thanks, Rain G4. John TJ with the 5. Hey, I got to ask you, awesome people, where the hell is Ubisoft Plus coming to Xbox or Game Pass?
That's a good question.
Good question, brother. I wish we can answer it for you.
I look, honestly, I think it's in hold just because Activision.
That's
that thing is on hold because imagine just putting Ubisoft there and then Sony's like, look what they're doing.
Look, it's not fair.
It's not fair. I get it. That one, I get it. It's like
I know, but they did it first.
Sony
too
be
much.
crying.
But I agree, though. I agree. That's probably why.
That's too much.
Sony be crying. It's not fair. It's not. It's not fair. McDingo make thinkers with the 2. Canada is a nasty Nate of game prices. Take it. Oh goodness. Damn. Goodness, man. The chat is, I don't know if the chat is wild today. Dragon's Blade 7.
Bret Hart's gonna go after you, bro.
Exactly, man. You don't play that stuff about Canada, man. The ponies have mental deficiencies. That's why they're compelled to play and hate Game Pass. TTS WBG gang. Let's go.
That shit player.
Oh man. G Stealth with the 5. Holy shit. I'm late, gentlemen. Hey man, better late than never, my brother. You're here, right? You're here. Oh man, that was a great topic, guys. Man, we got 53 minutes out of that one. Goodness.
Yeah, we got a stacked panel and
we got a stacked panel.
We've been waiting for this, and it's just one of them, isn't it? It's just one of them.
It happens, man, but it happens. But let's go ahead and move on to the next topic, fellas. Now, we have a game called Guess the Metacritic. Like Guess the Metacritic, there's a big game coming out, and we just try to guess the Metacritic. And this one was Callisto Protocol. And guys,
they did.
Yeah.
Before you announce our scores, let's ask Adek and John Wolf what they're predicting for this game before it came out.
I thought it was going to get like a mid 80s. That's what I expected.
I was right there too. Probably 85 is what I kind of thought.
I was thinking 83 to 85, one of those two.
Okay.
And I don't know if I'm calling myself out because I don't know if I did this on the Addict show. So if I was wrong, I was wrong.
Well, that's interesting you said that. Because I'm going to tell you who won out of the WBG panel on Guess the Metacritic. First off, Callisto Protocol came, the Metacritic became a 74. So the winner was. None of
74? No.
None of us won. Listen, we were all over tremendously.
That's a damn good 74, man. That's a damn good 74. I'm enjoying the shit out of it.
I'll be honest with you guys. We'll definitely talk about. I'll be honest with you. Like most of us predicted around about 84, 86.
I'm gonna say what we predicted.
No. Oh, sorry, bro.
I'm saying okay. Dirt said 86. Sean said 84. Joey said 82. Devin said 87. And R&B said 85. So we all thought the game was going to be in the 80s.
And do you
But
know
go
what? It would have been in the 80s, but because
what
that
happened?
PlayStation, the employees touched it, it turned to shit. That's what happened.
Are you saying that they sabotaged this, Sean? Is that what you're
Of
saying? That
course.
they're
Listen,
capable? That
You
they're
know,
capable of doing that?
every time you boot up a PlayStation game, you know the template. As soon as you start the game, you get popcorn out. The game looks beautiful and that. It's like you're watching a movie. How many
I love
times
it.
have we played these games and that, and you just all of a sudden it just transition into a movie, a cutscene, and that's what
You're
happened. They forgot to focus on gameplay.
Oh,
So you're,
man.
I mean,
you're
it
telling
looked
me
pretty.
the game wasn't sad enough and didn't have a kid? So that
Yes,
made
it didn't
no-
have a companion.
You
It
gotta
didn't
have a
it
companion.
didn't have a jump button, a climbing puzzles.
I think in all honesty,
It does
though,
have a client. Oh, it's funny.
the bugs really hindered that score. I think that it rubbed people the wrong way, as it should. If a game's releasing with bugs and shit, I mean, you deserve to get clapped for it. So
Yeah.
Just like
All right,
the homie,
so-
the
It
guy
would have gotten
they
a
said,
pass until they said
got a-
150.
Just put that PlayStation stench on it.
Exactly.
That's
Ponies.
funny. Y'all some bots. That's funny though. All right, so let's start this shit up.
Dirt, I swear to God, I thought I said 70 something.
Joey, you
Anyway,
did not say it.
I
It's
don't-
in the, it's in the DM
That's the thing.
because
I
you
said
wasn't on that episode. Remember, you and RB
I
missed
know.
that
I
episode.
said it in the DM. I said 70 something.
No,
Maybe
you
it was
didn't.
the wrong game though.
Let me go back and look. Anyway, man. Anyway, guys.
I
So
ain't going back.
for the year, we only have one more game left for the year, and that's High on Life. So for the year, I only won once. Sean won twice. Tsunami won once. Devin won twice. Joey won 3 times. And
Three
R&B won 2 times. So Joey, you are in the lead, my man.
As
But
I
somebody can tie with you in a couple weeks. When
So
we do
are we getting
High on Life.
are we getting some points out of the nominations of the Game Awards? Like just for
No.
the fuck of it.
No.
Did we do High in Life already?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
All right.
shit.
So Callisto Protocol. Let's actually talk about the game itself. Callisto Protocol. I've been playing it. I'm actually enjoying the game. I am. I'm enjoying the game. The game is beautiful. I'm playing it on the Xbox, so I guess no reflections in the mirror. What the hell is up with that? But like I said, I'm enjoying the game. It's definitely like a Dead Space style game. The story is pretty basic so far. I don't know how far you are, John. The story is
I'm
like
about-
pretty basic.
yeah, I'm about 4 or 5 hours into it, so I get what you mean.
Yeah, story pretty basic. But like I said, the graphics are beautiful. Looks incredible. The only issue I have with it, when there's multiple enemies, that's when the melee, the gameplay, like guys will sneak up behind you. It's like it's supposed to be that way, I guess, but it's an issue, and I don't like when there's multiple enemies. Actually, when I see multiple enemies coming, I tend to try to back up so I can see them, because if they kind of surround you, it's like you're fucked. You can't do anything. But I'm enjoying the game so far. I'm going to be honest. I do like the game, and I'm definitely looking forward to Dead Space. But let me ask you guys this, because in my opinion, I think they rushed this game because they
likely.
wanted to drop it before Dead Space Remake. That's just my opinion. Because I really feel they didn't want to drop after Dead Space Remake. They said, yo, we got to get this game ready. So let's just make sure the PlayStation 5 version is ready, and we'll fix the rest of the like the Xbox and PC later. I really feel that way. And PlayStation was, of course, the lead platform. They had some people from Sony go there and help them. 150 people. That's a damn whole team.
That's a whole studio, bro.
Yeah, that's a whole studio. So it's definitely like, I guess, a PlayStation game from what the ponies were saying. Yo, this is a PlayStation game. Take that, you bots. But I'm enjoying the game, though. I'm enjoying the game. So, John, you played it. What's your thoughts about it?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it like you, Dirt. I'm a sucker for survival horror games, so it's probably one of my top genres, that and first person shooters. So I one of the things that they nailed about it that I'll tell you is obviously the graphical fidelity in the game is fantastic.
it looks good, yeah.
The gore, everything, it really like takes you into the game, because of the high fidelity and and just the graphics of the game. It looks beautiful, right? Secondly, I think that one thing that they really nailed is the atmosphere. because like I'm a sucker for playing games, you know, like I turn down all the lights. I tell the wife, hey, don't be coming up behind me and scaring me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be playing this game. So I put on the headset, just get enamored in that world and shit. And it's been nothing but great. I've been enjoying it my whole way through. I played about an hour and a half each night. You know, I only give myself about an hour and a half realistically, because that's all the time I have to play nowadays. But what I've played of it, I really like it. I do see the shortcomings, and I do see that it's, you know, this studio's first game. In some of the design and some of the, you know, there's always like a little hallway to squeeze in through, which, you know, that's like a old trope of loading and shit like that. So I do see all the things that it's getting knocked for. But again, I'm a sucker for survival horror, man. And even though it scored a 7 point whatever, man, it's up there. I'm really enjoying the hell out of it, bro, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man, me too. Let me get these super chats, but first I want to tell Joey,
What
Joey, not you, Joey Gutierrez. I accidentally hit you, man. Hit you. I'm about to unhide you. Let me find your name first. I'm sorry, bro. That was an accident. I was trying to get rid of that bot that was in here.
So
you treat every Joey like a piece of shit.
I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm about to fix it in the few, sir. I'm sorry about that. Bonte with the 10. When did the price increase first happen? And we know this is going to happen. We just didn't know when. And now, since they about to drop a lot of first party, it was expected. Yeah, it's like, you know, just like Alex said, yo, we're about to drop some bangers next year here.
By the way, who started it? Like, was it 2K or was it EA?
It was 2K, I think so.
2K,
Modern or 2K.
Activision.
2K.
We caught, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
SSJ for Omega with the 2. Did y'all hear anything from FTC and CMA yet? Well, we got some type of information.
It's some bots, yeah.
So we need to talk about that though. It's like, oh god damn.
We're trying to avoid that this week.
Yeah, but you know, we got to say something. But go ahead. So has anybody else played it on the panel?
Played what? Callisto?
Yeah.
And paying for that dog shit.
Alex played it. Alex, what's your take on the play?
I think he left for a second.
No, I'm back.
you back?
Someone was at my door causing havoc.
The PlayStation dude.
Yeah, probably. I bet you if I went to his house, there'd be a damn PS5 there. I mean, I think Callisto tried to do something different because it was clearly an inspiration from Dead Space. They even had people from that made Dead Space, but I think where they dropped the ball on was I guess they didn't understand what made Dead Space. And here, because part of the reason I felt like Dead Space shined the way it did is because it was simple stuff like Isaac wasn't really like military. You know, he was there.
He was just an engineer.
Yeah.
It was the putting yourself in a situation where, if I was an engineer, this could have happened to me, obviously, in a different world. And I think that's the biggest issue is this dude from the start feels like he knows exactly what's going on. It seems like he's some form of some military dude. They don't really explain much at the beginning. I only got like 6-7 hours into it, which the way I'm being told, I'm almost at the end at this point.
Damn.
It's just, I feel like what they could have done is this game is very melee based. And I feel like that is the issue. Because the reason that's the issue is now when you play the game, when I got the gun, I was like, I got a gun. You know, this is going to be lit. But then I realized the gun is only an extension of the melee, really.
Absolutely it is. Yep, that's the truth.
Because when you dodge stuff and you hit them enough times, they're like, they'll put like a little circle on the body, like, shoot it. And I'm just like...
It is the extension of the melee.
So they gave it a Sony easy mode? Damn.
And not to mention there's not a lot of depth between the dodging that I've noticed. Like it's really like you dodge until you see like the enemy make an animation where they can't just come and swing at you again. Look, is it the perfect game? No, but I will say
it's a good
that
entry.
If you want something to play and this game even remotely appeals to you, I would say buy it. And the reason I say that is because this is one of the things like Hellblade. It's a AA game that these developers just need a little push to be a AAA product. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this game isn't bad enough to where I can't say don't buy it. Now, if you don't want to pay $70 for it, I don't blame you. Wait for it. Wait for a sale. But I do feel like this developer could make something great. But if everyone just shits on the project and no one supports it ever again, we'll never see that. There will be no opportunity for that. And I don't think this game is bad enough. First off, I don't think this is a 70 game. I do think this is like an early 80 game. Obviously, there's some weird stuff that they did with Sony, where there's some stuff that wasn't put in the Xbox version, which, you know, that's completely different conversation.
Or PC.
Yeah, or PC. So, but I do feel like they was in between a rock and a hard spot. Because let's be real here. If they went out and they did drastic stuff different, what's everyone going to say here? Oh, it's just a
Dead Space clone?
a Dead Space clone.
I'm still
It's a
saying that.
Dead Space
I
clone.
mean, it is, but
Yeah,
100%.
but see, but
They
they-
built
I mean,
their
reason-
base off of that.
I'm
though.
almost willing to bet you they went with the melee focus to not be deemed entirely that.
I think so too. man.
I think so.
Can you guys confirm me something? I've heard it's not as scary as Dead Space. Like
It's
I
not
remember Dead Space, and there was parts of like, holy fuck, I would want to.
I mean,
It's not
Go
because
ahead. Go ahead, Attic.
Sorry, it's not because the dude kind of has his shit together. Isaac never did.
Yeah.
Like he was panicking 24/7. This dude act like he done got out of the Black Ops. Like it looked like he formed.
He's definitely, yeah. He gives you the vibe that he's the coolest guy in that jail. You know what I'm saying? And I get what you mean by that. And the thing is, Joey, to answer your question directly, I mean, you're gonna get your jump scares, right? What really is selling the game to me that I'm enjoying it is because number one, I've missed games like this from releasing, brother. And what I mean by that is that my favorite gaming generation is the 360 generation, where we saw a lot of narrative-based games that were just 8 to 10 hour solid experiences that were just
Definitely.
wanting to tell a story, whether it was good or bad, that's subjective, but it was very condensed and it knew exactly what it was doing. It wasn't trying to fluff up the story, like, you know, like an Assassin's Creed where it's creating this whole open world and all that. I do still have an appetite for those type of games. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think that this is vibing well with me. And the thing is that absolutely agree with everything Attic just said. I think that they wanted to separate themselves enough so that people, when they played it, didn't say, dude, this is just Dead Space with a different character on the screen. No, they tried to evolve Dead Space to their, you know, to the next level. And now if they succeeded in that, that's going to be subjective, but at the end of the day, I do give them credit because the universe that they've created, it's at least intriguing to me enough to say this is a solid foundation.
I agree.
That's fair enough.
And
Now, how do you think? Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say real quick, to be honest with you, I think this game with some balance updates and switching around some of the melee and you know, ranged combat just slightly, not even a lot, I think they'd feel like a completely different game.
You're right. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
So
I agree. I think
the last question is, how do you guys think Dead Space will like rank up like with the remake?
Oh, it's about to eat all the cookies.
It is.
Yeah, I think Dead
It's
Space, the foundation that Dead Space already has, is
It's
probably
that-
going to make it a better game.
Exactly. And remember that we have ties to Isaac. Like Isaac means something to us, where this new character, I've been playing for 4 or 5 hours. I don't remember his name, to be honest with you. So it's and I'm being honest, and I'm just being honest, right?
He's exactly right. He's right.
Yeah, we have ties to Isaac. That's why I think that Dead Space is going to mean a lot more to us gamers.
And you know what? And I think they knew that. That's why they wanted to rush the game out. That this shit was not ready. I mean, this game needed at least another 2 to 3 months.
They wanted to get it out before Dead Space to recoup anything, because once Dead Space drops, that game is done. In my opinion, that game is over.
I'm buying
to
Dead
be-
Space.
To be
It's
honest
over.
with you, the reason that like we have that kind of mentality with Isaac is because we saw him struggle. Like I played this game, this dude doesn't seem like he's struggling with anything. Like the first time you see anything relatively, because obviously there's some like weird looking things on here that's trying to kill people. The first time you see that, he acted like it's it's just a Wednesday. Oh no, I saw something back there. Like there's no like panicking. There's no what the fuck is that?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Facts. Hey, Addy, that's a great point. He's a little too calm for what's going on. First of all, he got arrested. Then he wakes up and all hell was broken loose. He's like, oh shit. Like you should be
Isaac-
tripping. Like
Just
Isaac was
another
tripping.
Tuesday,
Isaac
baby.
would have had a mental breakdown if he saw that. Like,
Yeah, Isaac was tripping, bro. Like you're right about that. That's
No,
a great
but it
point.
was funny how Attic actually said, like, what the fuck is that? You know how many times I said that on Dead Space? I'm like, what the fuck? No. So yeah, I'm looking.
Hey Joey, even when he asked that question, if there's like a new enemy that you didn't see before, he'd be like, "Wow, what was that? Get the fuck out of here, man!"
Isaac would literally be on the radio screaming, "There's something down here!"
Exactly.
Well, in that first
So-
Dead Space game, I don't think that Isaac had a voice, right? That's one of the things that
Right,
really
right.
They changed it, yeah.
I think they're gonna add
the
it,
second
right?
one, he was like, "Oh no, not again!" All that stuff.
Yeah.
But-
So
You could-
I think,
But you
that
can
the
feel
only
his
thing
pain on this.
is-
game.
Attic is not
facial-
wrong. It's a good critique of the game that Attic has. It's because it's true. And now that thinking back on the 4 or 5 hours I played, the dude is very well put together for all the shit that's going down around him. He's very calm, dude. He definitely beats Kratos when it comes to the calmness. Okay.
And what's funny is there's a time where there's literally a robot that just massacres 2 prisoners right in front of you.
Oh yeah.
This man don't
Oh,
even.
yeah.
and
He
he
doesn't
just keeps
flinch.
it going. He just keeps it going.
This guy is a serial killer at heart. He has no feelings. That's the way I put
Yeah.
it in my head.
I remember that part with the part you talking about, Attic.
Man doesn't flinch. He's like, all right,
Yeah,
cool.
definitely.
Like I
man.
said, like, even
You actually brought back memories of Dead Space 3 when he was like literally in an apartment minding his own business, and the dude's kicking the door in and say, "Hey, you know that thing you did twice? We need you to do it again." He's like, "Fuck that! No, hell no, I ain't going there."
I mean, see, I think that even in the first one, because I it's been so long since I played that, I didn't even remember him not having a voice. But it's just like you saw in his facial expressions how he
Yeah.
moved, how like
Yeah,
especially like when you were doing like the little bit of QTEs that was in that game, like he was legitly panicking. This dude's like, "Oh, there's 8 of these things coming at me. I got this." Like,
Facts. No problem.
it seems like he's in control, not these things that's around. Like,
Exactly.
Good shit. Hey,
How do you
G
guys
Stealth
feel-
with the.
Oh, my
let me
bad,
get this
go
right
ahead.
quick. G Stealth with the 5. No spoilers. Dirt. I'm picking up mine today. Collector's
Enjoy,
edition,
brother.
Callisto.
Enjoy.
Yeah, man. It's a good
Enjoy,
game, man.
bro.
It's
You'll
one
like
of
it,
those
G-Stealth.
games that makes me wonder more and more about Metacritic, because you look at it, and I'm hearing a lot of people.
It's not a
tweets,
74.
and they're like,
It's
"There's
in
no
its
way
80s.
this game is a 70." Like,
I think
Like,
it's higher
I-
than
I'll
that.
be honest,
imagine-
what it
it was
is-
just scored that way because of the bugs. I can imagine.
no,
but-
I don't even think it's that. I think it was scored because it's not Dead Space. I honestly feel like.
Oh,
it was
but that's
scored
just some
because
bullshit
it's not
then.
Dead
That's
Space.
just straight up bullshit then, because
Yeah.
if the game is good, it's good. What's the problem?
I'm
Attic,
enjoying
Attic,
it, bro.
Are you saying that Metacritic has a bias against certain games?
Oh yeah, definitely. And what's funny is I was reading a couple of them, and they brought up Dead Space the first 2 paragraphs.
Oh, damn.
So it's just like,
wow.
look,
that's
like,
true.
but
That
see,
is true.
I don't blame people for having that natural bias because it's been compared so much to the Dead Space. But when you're actually playing the game, don't bitch because it has like generic combat system because it doesn't have the same form that Dead Space had.
Right.
Like you could have easily said, the combat needed to improve. You didn't need to say, well, I feel like the combat in Dead Space was better than this one already. I'm like, what? Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
I agree.
all
I agree.
that's really telling me is, hey, if you want Dead Space, don't buy this game. Just wait for Dead Space to come out. If you
I
want
actually
something new, like then yeah, of course, give it a try. It's not a bad game, but if you're going in only thinking Dead Space, you might as well just wait for Dead Space.
and see that's another reason why people like Isaac because super chat Isaac volunteered to go to the ship because my wife was there. I felt bad for the man's knowing his wife's probably got killed. Like you felt, but you looked at Isaac after playing the first one like, dude, this dude got some badass luck, like really bad luck. And then the second one, he's literally having mental breakdowns on screen, and you feel bad for him, like, yo,
Yeah.
Isaac, you sure you don't want to go home and just rest? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, facts, bro. The facts. Eternal Sadar with the 5. I believe that Crafton is pulling a Ninja Theory. Ninja Theory put all their chips on Hellblade. Crafton is doing it for Callisto Protocol. I mean, well, yeah, because this is their first. I know, like, these are some veterans
Brand
from.
new studio, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a brand new studio, so this is their
It's a good
first
attempt
game.
for a first game, though.
Yeah, but
Hell yeah, and I'm keeping my eye on Crafton. They put out a CG trailer for another concept that they have that looks badass. I recommend everybody go watch that because when that comes out in the future, that's a game to keep your eye on. That should look good. And Crafton is building a solid portfolio.
You think- Let me ask you a question. Do you think Sony will buy them?
I hope not.
I
I
think it's
actually
possible.
do think so. I think so.
I think it's possible.
It's up there where it's up their wheelhouse. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't shock me.
And I know, it might be a bad take, and I know I actually wouldn't be too upset if they bought it because
No,
I
me
feel
neither.
like
I wouldn't either.
this studio,
I agree.
this studio, I feel like could really take advantage of like some of the systems that Sony has in place for their type of gameplay.
Yeah.
Now I don't know about making horror games because we haven't really seen that too much from Sony. Maybe The Last of Us is like the closest thing you can really get to a horror game.
Right.
But it's just I personally feel like this studio. That's why I said, look, even if it looks even remotely interested, wait for it to be on sale if you don't want to pay $70. Just support the game because I honestly look at this game and I'm like, damn, if they had a little bit more budget, maybe they were rushed out the door because of sales. It's like I feel like this could have actually been like an 85+ game if they could have had a little bit more time.
This game, from the moment that I started playing this game, I've gotten like it's not because the gameplay is the same or anything like that, but I've gotten the same vibes of Rise, Son of Rome, and what I mean by that is that it's a good solid foundation with the characters and the stories that you're presenting here and with the universe that's being presented, that a future expansion, like can you imagine if Sony wouldn't have given Uncharted 2 the green light, like Nathan Drake wouldn't be what he is today, right? So I do feel like with studios like this, I agree with Addict again that if you give them the ability to spread their wings a bit and they get the funding and the support needed, I think that the next game can take it to that next level of your Uncharted 2s of the world and etc. Man,
how do you guys feel? My bad, man. You were saying something?
Yeah, I'm about to read the super chat. I know Addict already read it, but I'm gonna read it again officially. Nando G with the 5. He said Isaac volunteered to go to the ship because his wife was there. I felt
that's
bad
true.
for a man's knowing his wife probably got killed. Yeah, man, that shit was been.
And
he had no choice.
G-Stat member for 4 months, 448 people in the chat. Hit that like button, you pieces of shit.
You know what's funny too about Dead Space? Like you start Dead Space with a bunch of Marines, and then none of them really help you do anything.
None of them
at all.
It's just one chick on a mic and a walkie-talkie. Like, yeah, do this. Find that.
Well, no, the black dude made it for like a while. Then he got knocked off.
Yeah.
Oh,
So let me say this so we can move on. At the end of the day, like 3 of us played it on the panel. We all liked the game. We haven't finished it. I think we're all in like similar spots in the game. I'm about like maybe 5-6 hours in. I love the game. I love it. So I'm looking forward to, like you guys said, where they can take it from here. So yeah.
We'll see what the studio does. Like, I know you guys talking about the foundation, but I think the foundation's been damaged because PlayStation touched it.
Yeah, that's my one caveat on PlayStation buying them, because you saw what 150 employees could do. So I don't know, man.
Hey,
yeah, so
it should have went with Xbox.
But Durt, you just brought up something that reminded me of what I wanted to ask. How do you guys feel about a single player horror game having a season pass?
I believe that's
fine.
something that's
Seems
not
like
too
2K
weird
made it.
nowadays. Yeah, that's something.
I blame once again Sony once again. That's what they do.
Please no cap. It's
Hey,
dog
they're-
shit.
they're-
It doesn't matter
Listen
who
to me.
does it.
Listen to
It's
me. You might
dog
think
shit.
I'm.
If
You
it's
might
single
be
player
thinking, oh,
game,
Sean, you just capping. You're a bot on that. Listen, Sony sent 150 people over there. They gotta make the money somehow. That wasn't for free. They go, listen, you punk. Put season pass in there. Kill animations. We want that money back. This is not a freebie. We broke.
Wait. You're actually saying that these guys are
he's
broke?
not wrong.
Wait. You're telling me that these guys are broke and they owe Sony now? That's why they're doing what they're doing.
It's very strange. Like
It was
the thing
very
is
strange,
that-
wasn't it?
Yeah, the whole dynamic. I've read things that it's because they used Sony's motion
Mocap.
capture studio, so that's why I guess that the hand was extended. But I mean, hello, we're talking talking about Jim Ryan here.
Yeah.
Do you really think Jim Ryan's gonna do anything for free? Come on, guys.
Fact.
Hell no.
That camera with them 4K cameras, they're not cheap, player. They gotta pay the bill, and that DLC
Yeah.
microtransactions, you know that. PlayStation's gonna market them right. They go, listen, we need more. That's not enough.
You're not wrong.
Not
Yeah,
enough for
man.
me either, man. Pay me too. Like, what's going on? Like,
All right, guys. So at the end of the day, Callisto Protocol is not as bad as the 74. There was a bunch of bullshit going on with the Xbox version being pretty much gimped. Now that was some bullshit. but I'm sure they're going to fix it. Actually, I think Glenn Schofield came out and said they're going to fix it. So
they
that was
have to.
unfortunate. Yeah, they have to.
Yeah.
The sad part is like that puts a lot of like we actually on IOP we had a huge part dedicated to that. You know, King and Solve are real big on I like parody and stuff, and I get it. I want parody too, but at the same time, it's like I said on IOP, like, dude, I can't really say much because Microsoft buying whole studios to just yank it off their platform. So it's just like at least they get the game. Like
Yeah.
No. I
Because
actually heard that part. I actually heard that part on Sunday. I'm like, there's a difference though. Microsoft
Sony
is
can't
yanking,
afford it.
No. So Microsoft is yanking stuff off because Sony started to be petty at the beginning. Like this is a reaction, not because not because Microsoft is like, you know what, fuck Sony. No, this is a reaction because of Sony. That's the difference.
But you gotta understand like the way
Yeah, but fuck
PlayStation
Sony. Fuck
No,
Sony.
no.
Fuck that.
the way PlayStation does its time exclusive and the pettiness, you name it, keeping
Exactly.
content
You
behind
got tired of that shit,
like
man.
Hogwarts and that. Microsoft does not want to copy the competition. You want to play that game, we'll take it one step further. We're going to be buying publishers, we're going to be buying studios. Game Pass day one. This is what we're going to do. And that's what's happening right now.
Yeah. Talk that shit, fellas.
Fuck Sony.
All right, man.
Bots?
You bots? All right, man. We about to go ahead and move on. To my timestamp. Yeah, so we're going with as many people on the panel today, we're actually making good time. I don't like to do it over 2 hours.
Yeah, shout out to the people in the chat, man.
Shout out to the 430 people in the chat. Thank you, guys.
Just hit that like button. Shout out to Deviation Games and Haven.
Oh shit, Sean. Hey, Sean. Sean, I got a question for you. Do you know what time it is?
What time is it, killer?
I think you know.
Piece of shit of the week.
It is that time for a piece of shit of the week. And this one, this might be one of the first ones that this person said this directly to me.
Tim Ryan.
No, Joey. Let me share my screen. He actually said something stupid to me.
Again?
Let me show. So I was battling ponies all week, battling Porter Rock, battling all ponies all week.
All the
As
punks.
you should.
All of them. So some guy was saying, yeah, you Xbox guys, blah, 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 y'all, blah, 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 ain't got no games, shit like that. So he said, I'm an Xbox guy, I don't like play. Say some shit he said, so I was like, bro, you're assuming a lot here, buddy. I never said Xbox has the best quality games in the entire industry. Actually, I'm excited for the future because I believe quality will go up. Then I said, I'm critical of Xbox. He tried to say I was a blind Xbox fanboy. So we're going down, and this guy right here named Terry Henderson, he's one of King Thrash favorites. Actually, he loves King Thrash. He says, ha, you'll be waiting forever, little fella. So I said, are you sure, Terry? Now that's all I asked him. Because he said Xbox ain't gonna have no games forever. That's pretty much what he's saying. So I said, are you sure, Terry? And guess what Terry's response was? Where the hell is it at?
Click on your thing.
Yeah. Guess what? What the fuck?
Terry deleted this tweet?
No, he ain't deleted. He says, because I said, are you sure, Terry? He said, the past has shown me. So yes, I am sure. I am going to have to agree with King Thrash. The black bots are most delusional.
Yeah, that kind of racist, though.
Now, obviously, he's the black guy.
I know.
But why in that?
Why black
I'm gonna
dudes?
keep my mouth shut. I ain't talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit out of this one, guys.
You not sit out of this one. Listen.
Hold on,
This is not the first time as well.
Yeah, no, it's not, bro.
He's not the only one.
No, their whole little crew over there.
Yeah.
These are black guys, but they have this issue because there was one guy that loved Thrash Podcast. He's always there. He used to come on my channel and call me a coon, Uncle Tom, because I am an African American Xbox fan. He said it several times. Not this guy, but it's another guy. It said, "Yo, you black bots are delusional." Then he tagged King Thrash and Next Gen, and they didn't even like his shit.
Oh shit!
Not one like. They didn't even respond. They don't give a shit. So this guy go try to tell you, like, look, guys, I'm fighting with Durt Griggity. Ooh, you blacks box are delusional. This is a damn shame. So
It did.
Terry, yo,
It did. Let's hover over Queen Trash's name for a second. Alright. Why is it following you? This punk bitch, why is it following you for?
there's a bunch of ponies that just follow me, bro. I don't follow him. They follow me because they try, it's just stupid, bro. It's stupid. So Terry Henderson, check this out, bro. You, my friend, are a piece of shit of the week. Sorry, of the week.
That hit you hard.
Piece of shit of the week.
Shit is so stupid, man. I never seen somebody, a black guy saying, "Yo, you black bots are stupid, are delusional." Get the hell out of here, man.
It did. That's been going on for years, though.
It has been going on for years. Yeah, they
when I
always
started in
say.
2018, I remember
had
them comments.
I've had people in in spaces try to say I'm racist because they lose an argument.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. They can when you whoop their ass. That's what they revert to. That's it.
That was the
That's a
first thing they
default.
said.
It's crazy, bro. So yeah, I just had to do that one because I said, "What the hell?" Wow. So anyway, guys, it's time for the last 30 minutes of the show. Hey, Shy, you got to go, bro.
Yeah, do you know what? Let me go because I got to get up in my 2.5 hours. G stands for the 2. Dog shit.
This was a bunch of shit emojis. All right, Sean. Man, go ahead, you get out of here, bro.
Yeah,
it's
and
time
shout
for
out
Do You
to
Give a Shit?
Adek and John Wolf for coming on the panel. You guys in the chat as well. Dope show, man. I'll see you this week. Game Awards play. You know.
Oh yeah, so I will be streaming the Game Awards on Thursday.
What time that thing starts?
I have no idea.
Game Awards is Thursday? Oh, shit.
I think
How
it's
you know?
half.
Yeah,
it's half
I
7.
work though. That's the problem.
Damn.
I'll be on.
What
I'll
time?
be
What
working.
time?
I think it's 7:30 for you guys.
Oh,
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But I'm going to stream it, and like I said, I will be muting because they will copyright claim your ass quickly.
Yeah. Watch Xbox announce like a new console. We can have to play.
Yeah, man.
No, so I'm only
okay.
going to show the game announcements. Any music shit, I'm not. No, so
Yeah,
so
Live
stop
you know
by,
what
guys.
you know what's it like. So definitely
Yeah.
Thursday we'll be doing on this, and Friday will be TTS, and we definitely talk about what went down on the Game Awards
Yep,
on
absolutely,
my
bro.
channel. So I'll see you this week, guys.
Hey,
Take
Tom,
care.
man,
Be
do me a
safe.
favor,
Take
man.
care, Sean. Thanks, man.
Hey, get the
Don't
fuck
get
out
out
of here,
of here.
Sean. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Yeah, go, go, go.
Fuck out of here.
Sean, do us a favor.
Do it to baby.
Oh shit!
Fuck out of here.
All right, bro.
Derek, get this piece of shit out of here.
I'll see you. I'll see
Right,
you
get the
later.
fuck out.
Get your punk ass out of here. I'm
Oh,
taking over the
shit.
show. I'm taking over the show. This is my show.
No,
WBG is my show. This is not.
If IOP wasn't like so, PG-13, I swear I would put Dirt saying "piece of shit of the week" on one of my things. You know how often I can use that on IOP?
It's becoming a prestigious award, Dirt. I'll tell you that
Yeah, man.
much.
No, you got.
Hey,
You,
listen, guys, don't forget we have our award show. We have piece of shit of the
Oh,
year.
yeah.
Oh wow! Damn.
Maybe
You got
Can I nominate
nominations.
myself? Can I nominate myself?
You got to do something real stupid to do that.
I got to win something, man. Something this
Look,
year.
I think I speak for everyone unanimously when Jim Ryan wins that award hands down. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like there's no one else.
He is
definitely.
nominated.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. He's definitely a
I
nominee.
nominate Jim Ryan.
Hey, he's definitely a nominee. I'm going to tell you that.
I nominate Dirt.
Oh, come on, man. That's
Oh, come on, man.
All right, guys. It's time for Do You Give a Shit? Addict, I know you. I don't know. Maybe you don't remember.
Yeah, I remember this. You
This
say
is
a
the
bunch of
last
topics
part of the
you
show,
say.
the last 30, 40 minutes of the show.
Yeah, I
last
remember
30.
it. I
Yeah, we
remember
just
it.
go down a bunch of different gaming topics. We try to do them quickly so we, just go ahead and
Just jump in
and get
and
out
talk
of here,
shit.
so we can talk shit and leave. Because I love Iron Lords, but I can't be doing them 5-hour podcasts, man.
Why you think when it comes to Addict Show, I try to get people out of there after like an hour and a half. I don't even like going 2 hours. Like I
Yeah,
feel
bro.
away
Hey,
if I'm doing that for
Hey,
2
Dirt,
hours.
Yo.
though, before we go ahead with this, are you still posting up the first question after the show tonight?
Oh yeah. I'm so for the voting for our show,
yeah.
our award show at the end of the year, I'm going to let only my members vote. So I'm going to put polls on
The community
YouTube.
tab. Yeah.
Yeah. So only my members will be able to see. So I have like close to 70 members, so it should be some pretty good
That's
voting,
enough.
man.
That's enough.
Yeah,
votes,
it's more than enough. More than enough. So yeah, it's be fire. So all right, guys, let's go ahead and do you give a shit? Damn it. We got a bunch of little shit to talk about now. Microsoft president Brad Smith, he was talking shit. I don't know if y'all saw it, but he was talking shit. He compared Sony to Blockbuster in the latest Activision Blizzard defense. He said Sony's as excited about this deal as Blockbuster was for the rise of Netflix. Brad Smith, Mr. Brad Smith. He's continued to talk that shit, sir. Hey, Joey, can you do me a favor? Can you look at the podcast on your phone for me, just in case there's a member chat, because I can't see it.
Sure.
Thank you, sir. And just let me know if you see a member chat. Yeah, so Brad Smith, keep on talking that shit. But he also confirmed that they did offer Sony a 10-year deal to release Call of Duty on PlayStation the same day as Xbox. Huh?
I said we do have a member chat. It's from Javier Ovidio.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Sorry, but you can't take a dude seriously when he calls himself S-Class Gamer and another dude who is the human version of Randall from Monsters Inc.
Oh shit.
Oh man. Oh, he does look like him now that I think about it.
Damn.
Shit's funny.
But no,
Thanks,
dude,
Doug.
I was just gonna say I'm so glad that the Microsoft execs are finally throwing hands in this whole thing and not just keeping it the professional thing. No, fuck that. Get in there.
Dude, they're tired of the bullshit
annoyed.
already.
They're annoyed of Sony, bro.
Yes,
They're fucking
I
annoyed.
agree. Get in there,
I
start
agree.
throwing haymakers, start throwing your weight around.
Yep, I agree, man. They're fucking annoyed. They're tired. Like, they're like a damn mosquito. Like, leave, get away. So I really think they are annoyed with PlayStation. Also, FTC chair Lena Khan could approve Microsoft Activision merger to avoid potential fallout of a split vote from the commission's 4-person panel. So they're saying that there's some type of rift. Yeah, a rift.
Yeah, it's more than a rift. She making them look bad because she's lost like the last 4 of their lawsuits with companies. So they're sick of.
They don't want to go to court. Right?
Yeah, they're sick of
Dude,
it.
do you know how much money it is to lose? Jesus.
Because I feel like that she's doing it for no reason now.
I tweeted something that I think just makes a lot of sense, and that's that. Look, the consumer is not going to hurt by this deal going through, and that's what they should be primarily focused on. And no other business is going to go out of business. As much as Jim Ryan and Sony's crying, they're going to be able to survive. They're big boys. They can put their pants on. And the thing is that honestly, like all the bickering internally, like you people need to just do your damn jobs and stop worrying about the political debates and all that crap. Just if they were just to look at this deal for face value and take it at that, this deal has no reason not to get approved. And that's what I think is so frustrating about this.
I agree, man. And that's what's really, and you can just tell, man, like, obviously I'm not a lawyer. I don't pretend to be, but just looking at it through like a person with common sense, like how is this bad for the consumer? Like, come on, man. This shit is stupid.
I think even the government is like, wait, hold on. All of this because of video games?
Yeah.
Are you joking me? Like, yeah.
Stupid, shit is stupid. Honest with the 2, I hate Fat Joe lean back Callisto dodge mechanics. Hey, you know what? That's something I'm not crazy about either. Like hitting the analog stick to dodge. I'm not that crazy about it, but you kind of get used to it.
Yeah, you do. You get used to it. Hey, so these next 2 topics was something that was supposed to be on the main show because I actually have them on the thumbnail. But with this Xbox price increase dropping and us spending 50 minutes on it, we couldn't get to it. But Colin Moriarty says Starfield isn't an Xbox game. It shouldn't count. He named a bunch of games that shouldn't count. And look, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. All I want to say is this. Somebody left a comment on one of my videos. He said, Durt, if you grow an apple or you buy an apple, it's still your fucking apple. Exactly.
That's a good one.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
The only thing I'll say to Colin is Street Fighter 5 considered a PlayStation 4 game or not? It is, right? It's a exclusive game for that was on PlayStation 4. That's it. I mean, they bought for the rights. They're the ones that help with the funding of the game. It was a PlayStation 4 game by all means. So come on, Colin. I mean, right now you're just drawing at straws, brother.
All I know is Deathloop was delayed. Microsoft allowed that. Deathloop was Ghostwire was delayed. Microsoft allowed that. Psychonauts was delayed. Microsoft helped them and allowed that. Starfield was delayed. Microsoft allowed that. So Microsoft has a lot of hand. Besides, Hellblade just Ninja Theory just got a studio. They got new people. They have a motion capture studio now. All that stuff. That would have happened without Microsoft. So stop it.
That's a bad take. That's a really bad take. And for Colin to say that, I mean, I just can't get on his same frequency because it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, he sounds like he's mad that Microsoft owns.
He sounds
bitter. That's what he sounds like.
I feel like he shouldn't count as a journalist.
Oh shit. But I'm gonna say this. Like I said this on Twitter. When Xbox games do well, right? Okay, I'm going to say this specifically. If Redfall go out there and be a 73, guess who fault that's going to be?
Xbox.
They're going to blame it on the Xbox. If Starfield go out there and be a 76, they're going to say, "Oh, this is Xbox fault."
And they deserve it.
Hold on.
Let me say this. Xbox hasn't even fully acquired Activision Blizzard yet. Did we not see ponies playing the Modern Warfare 2 beta said this has Xbox stench all over it? Did we not see that?
Idiots.
So if those games get a high Metacritic, those are not Xbox games. Those games were in development before Xbox purchased Bethesda. But I'm telling you, but those games get bad scores. Oh, that's all the Xbox fault. Xbox. So
hey, Durt,
it's bullshit. Yes, sir.
Something came up. I have to go. I apologize.
Okay, man. Listen, I appreciate you stopping by, bro. Thank you, man.
Take care, Attic.
All right, you guys have
bro.
a nice day.
I'll talk to you later. Yeah, I appreciate Attic stopping by. Impromptu. Thank you, bro. So yeah, that's how I feel about it, man. It's gonna be some bullshit. We already see it happening.
It's a bad take. It's a really bad take, and I like Colin. You know, it's not. He's good at what he does or whatever. It's not even about that. It's well. In this particular case,
don't mind Dev. Dev is a bot. Dev is a bot.
I agree with you though, man. Like he's a smart guy. I don't hate him, but sometimes his hate for Xbox like overshadows him being a smart guy, man. It's like he hate Xbox so much.
Which is funny because which one is it? What's the point of buying these? He said at the beginning, what's the point of buying these studios?
Yes, it's right.
And
this
then
is the
now
same
you don't get
guy.
credit. Now you get no credit for the game. So what the hell?
Same guy that said, why buy Ninja Theory? Why buy Double Fine? He said,
because you're running
even
a games
though
business.
Phil Spencer said Xbox Game Pass is profitable, he said Phil Spencer's a fucking liar.
Yeah, you see that stuff right there. It comes through like a bitter, like you said, like a bitter fanboy. And the thing is that honestly, it does overtake his, everything good that he brings to the platform and to his channel and shit like that. It's like, come on, man, like settle down a little bit with those bad takes.
Yeah. Hey, Enzo, you say Alec wanted no part of this convo. I think Alec is cool with him. Yeah. So plus, Todd is on the podcast. His channel.
Don't worry about that.
Right, I understand. I understand.
I think has a business to it.
Yeah. So something else I wanted to talk about that was on, like I said, on the thumbnail was Todd Howard had a little small. Well, it wasn't small. It was a 3-hour interview. I didn't watch all of it.
I saw the whole thing.
Oh, nice shit.
It was
but
great.
I just wanted to hit some of the things that he said. Something he said, not putting Starfield on PS5 helps with focus. Says they've already focused primarily. They've always primarily focused on Xbox when it came to consoles. They went into development focus on Xbox, so the exclusivity isn't abnormal for them. Xbox brought Bethesda to consoles with Elder Scrolls Morrowind. And I remember the guy asked him, will Starfield be exclusive? Yes, you piece of shit. Yes. Damn it. How many times y'all gonna ask? It's exclusive. Xbox top engineers are helping with Starfield development on Xbox Series X and S. And he said delaying Starfield was tough, but the right thing to do. They wanted to say they could get it done, given the amount of work left and the amount of time remaining, but it was too much risk involved to the team, the game, and the fans of Xbox. Yep, and he also mentioned Indiana Jones. So yeah, man, it was pretty.
I mean,
good
touching
review,
the part of Starfield, I kind of feel for him because it's like, yeah, we're under Microsoft now. The amount of scrutiny and it's just the measuring, you know, the way everything is going to be like measured against them is going to be totally different. So I'm guessing they're like, you know what, we have to delay because they want to do a first good impression for Microsoft and for Phil. Phil saved their lives sometimes, like with Fallout 76, that thing was not working, and they called Microsoft and they helped them out. So I think the pressure is coming that way. They want to make a good impression for their new parent company. And on the Indiana Jones part, it's like a love letter, he said.
Yep, like a love letter.
But is it third party or third person or first person?
Yeah, nobody knows.
It's a mix of different things. I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah, man.
I'm just happy that Bethesda is now part of a company that looks at
Rushes
a game
them?
that's say what?
That rushes them?
Not rushes them, but like, all right, we all know if they weren't owned by Xbox, they would look at Starfield last year and say, yeah, it's good to go. Set it
Yeah,
out.
probably
I
would've
agree.
dropped that
Yes,
shit
I
last
agree.
year.
I agree with that.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm glad they have someone that says, hey, you don't have to rush this, you know.
Yeah, man. Look, I believe that I agree with you wholeheartedly, R&B. They would have dropped it last year because I guarantee ZeniMax would have been putting pressure on them. Yo, we need this game to release in 2022. You know, we need this game to drop. Microsoft, look, man, we'll take the hit of not having any AAA games because I mentioned this on another podcast. I was on Saturday PTK Bland podcast. When it comes to delaying games, once the game releases and it's quality, nobody brings up the delay anymore. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. If the game is delayed and it releases fire, that's all they care about. The game is fire.
Yeah.
So if Starfield releases and it's dope, that's all that's going to matter. It's not going to matter that Xbox didn't have any games in 2022. It's not going to matter.
How many times was The Last of Us Part 2 delayed? 3 times?
A couple times.
I think twice.
I think twice.
Right,
But
who
I'm
remembers
I'm still waiting for factions. How about you guys?
Oh,
I
hey,
don't
that's
give
what
a
I'm
fuck
talking about.
about
Talk that
factions no
shit.
more.
That's what I'm
I
talking
don't care
about.
for faction no more. That thing's dead to me.
Hey, I'm seeing ponies putting that in their list that's coming out for next year. No, he said they're going to show it next year. That shit not coming out next year.
I mean, they showed concept art, and that usually means that this shit's far
Not
away.
one line of code has been done yet.
Did they announce factions before Last of Us 2 came out?
Yes, they did. It was part of
What
the
happened
Last
to
of Us
that?
Part 2. Nothing.
What happened to all their multiplayer games that came out?
They just, bro, I don't know what happened last
They had
gen. They just
PlayStation
stopped.
All-Stars.
Well,
They
had-
just stopped playing.
It's the
stopped making
same
multiplayer.
argument that we did with
Hunter
Microsoft. They were
Grounds.
depending too much of third party, and now they didn't have enough first party. And look what happened. Xbox One generation happened. Now Sony's doing the exact same thing. They don't have their own multiplayer games. What's happening?
What confirms everything that you just said right now is the fact that they're going so hard for Call of Duty, and
Absolutely.
so everything that you just said, Jim and Sony has confirmed that through their actions with this acquisition.
Facts, bro. Absolutely. As a J4 Omega with the 2, I guess Disney shouldn't get credit for the MCU. Yeah, that's what they're trying to say, right? You can't.
That's ridiculous.
Oh man, yeah, it's crazy. No, but you're absolutely right about that, John, because I said that before. That's them being so crazy about keeping COD on PlayStation, still wanting the marketing and don't want an Xbox Game Pass. That's because they depended on those third-party games as their multiplayer games as a service because they had literally no first-party games that was multiplayer or games as a service. They're trying to do that now, but in the meantime, those games take time. Havoc and not Havoc, Haven and whoever else is building games for them, it's taking time. And we all
it's
know
not
that
a guarantee.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
not.
problem is, Dirt, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but it's not
That's
a guarantee that the game's going to be successful.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. So they say they're making 10 of them. All they really need is like one of them. They really, really hit. They'll be all right. But it's a gamble. You said it's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee.
Yeah.
So All right. So Black Panther 2 was the #1 movie for the 4th straight week in a row, bringing in 393 million in the U.S. alone. That's just in the U.S. So it's doing well. Hey, I don't know if y'all ever watching this Wednesday show, but the little cute girl Jenna Ortega, I think she's so young. She's like 20. So that makes me feel weird saying she's cute, but she is. She revealed that she subscribed to Xbox Game Pass. And she said, I've been obsessed with the service since it came out. It's really the best value in gaming. Check that out.
My daughter's obsessed with that show.
Yeah, I actually watched it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched like the last 3 episodes with my daughter. It was all right though. I actually liked it. You know, she kind of brought me up to speed about what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Star Wars Jedi Survivor has been listed to release March 15th, 2023. That was
what game?
Star Wars Jedi Survivor. The sequel to Jedi Fallen.
Now you see, that's $70 I'll spend gladly.
Yeah. So according to Michael Pachter, UK gamers might not get Call of Duty on Xbox Game Pass if CMA blocks the Activision Blizzard acquisition.
Probably.
Yeah. This shit is crazy, bro.
It's a possibility. At this point, I don't know. You know, anything's up for grabs, and I really do think that look, at the end of the day, if the regulators do what they're supposed to do, the worst case scenario is that they're like, hey, as long as it's on PlayStation, Microsoft, you can wipe your ass with Call of Duty. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. It just needs to be on PlayStation as well.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, I was about to do another Do You Give a Shit? Well, I'm sorry, another POS of the week. I was about to have 2 of them because the other guy was arguing with one of my bot homies, and the guy was like, if Xbox don't put, what he say? If Xbox don't put COD on PlayStation, they some liars. And he's like, brother, that's exactly what the fuck they're trying to do, dummy. You know, are people just not noticing Xbox is offering COD? They was like, well, they better put it on PlayStation. They're trying to put it on PlayStation, damn it. So Fortnite is now running Unreal Engine 5.1 at 60 FPS. It looks pretty good, I guess.
I downloaded it just to see. I played a few matches. It looks great. It looks so great that I uninstalled it right away because I don't give a shit. But it looks great.
But it looks good though.
It looks good.
All right. Hey, Marvel Studios is reportedly reevaluating its upcoming Phase 5 and 6 after heavy internal criticism about Phase 4.
Dude,
let me tell you something. I saw every single one of Phase 4 movies. The only one I like Spider-Man. Was it No Way Home? One. Yeah, Spider-Man, and I like Black Panther. It was okay. It was good, but I didn't like none of the other ones. All the rest of that shit was I'm sorry, saying what's the name? That Shang-Chi was good too. That's it.
To me, the best thing of Marvel that just came out after Infinity War was Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV show. That's it. Everything
fucking snore.
That was
Joey.
Right, man. That wasn't that good. I like WandaVision better than that.
Everything else was like
WandaVision was even better.
Wait. WandaVision? Come on, man.
I like WandaVision,
yeah. She's crazy for no fucking reason.
Hey, R&B told y'all she's trash.
I told you all that shit was trashy. I didn't want to listen.
R&B said you know what, trash.
R&B, you know what? When Disney agrees with R&B.
Yeah.
I told you. She-Hulk,
numbers ain't.
trash.
I try to look. I'm a huge Marvel head. I've been collecting comics. I got a bookshelf full of omnibuses and shit, and I've been really disappointed by the latest Phase 4. I'm gonna be honest, and the thing is that what the magic of Phase 1 was that you always knew that Thanos was lurking in the background. You were looking forward to that, and they haven't really done things to progress the story here, man. And I think that's what is getting a lot of people tired, to be honest with you.
Facts, bro. Facts. I agree with you. Hey, so your boy Jeff Keighley said the Game Awards will be significantly shorter this year. It was usually like 3 hours, so it's gonna make it like an hour and a half. That'd be perfect. All that singing and shit.
Last year was like 4 hours. That motherfucker.
Yeah, just give me the games, give me awards. You can cut out all that preaching and other bullshit.
But you know what's sad though? He said it's significantly shorter. I bet the awards are gonna be cut off. Like best graphic, best racer, things like that. They're not going to even mention it.
No, there are some.
But you're going to see that goddamn marketing for whatever Gillette or or whatever.
Oh yeah, the
like
commercial,
Coca-Cola.
the advertising.
You're gonna see that.
Hell yeah,
but
they
you're
gotta
not-
make their money, Joe. You gonna make
Which
his
is
money.
which is sad though, because we're supposed to,
You're gonna get the
celebrate
three
developers.
guarantees. The 3 guarantees of life in the Game Awards. It's death, taxes, and Kojima appearing at the Game Awards.
He gonna be there. You're right.
Shit,
He
you're
gonna
right,
be
though.
there. It's
But no,
funny.
like if I can see games and awards, when I say games, I mean trailers. Okay, cool. We know there's going to be awards, and we know there's going to be advertisements. So out of those 3, what's going to get cut? Awards or games?
Yeah, awards.
think
And my bet is
awards, yeah.
awards. Awards
Yeah,
are gonna be
you're probably
cut,
right.
but
yeah, you probably
don't
right,
know.
R&B.
uh, to be honest, I don't think they're gonna show much news either, man.
I don't think they're
I
gonna
have
have
a
any
feel.
music this year.
I have a feeling that this Game Award is gonna be kind of lame.
It might be,
Per-
but we'll find
per
out
his-
Thursday.
Well, yeah, per his own words, he says he hasn't felt this way about a one in a while, so he could be.
He always
could be
says
lying.
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could be lying. But
It's
At
like
this
Phil Spencer
point-
saying in 2016, like, this is the best show ever. Come on, Phil. Stop
They gotta hype
Listen.
up their own shit, right?
it.
Yeah, and at this point, honestly, I wouldn't expect Jeff to just could come out and say, "Hey, we're just gonna announce the winners on a tweet, and the rest is gonna be just tune in for the trailers." That's honestly
That'd be
what you
fire.
should do.
yeah, but it's like honestly, if they can cut out all the we're donating to this group and this organization, I don't want to hear all that bullshit. Save it for something else.
Hey,
Just
man,
get
they
to
gotta
into
do
the
that, bro.
awards.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on. Dragon's Blade with the 10 WBG and TTS, your anti-pony podcast. Gamers, game, not play Twitter or Metacritic. Talk that shit, Dragon Blade. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
Check it. Members. No members?
Mandingo McThicken with the 5. Spider-Man was I'm sorry, with the 2. I'm seeing things. Spider-Man was the only good movie after Endgame.
I agree.
Spider-Man was dope. I like Shang-Chi also. And Black Panther was okay. A new rumor claims Metal Gear Solid Remake is exclusively in development for PS5. You know why I believe that? Because shit, Silent Hill is exclusive. So why wouldn't Metal Gear be exclusive?
It doesn't affect me though. It's
It
like
doesn't.
I've never been a fan of Silent Metal Gear. Metal Gear has always been associated with PlayStation. It's not a surprise if it's a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says. Oh
It's
my god,
always
what a
has
big
been
surprise!
associated with PlayStation,
Dude,
that's
what the
true.
hell are you talking about? It's like
Yeah.
if you're telling me the remake is coming to Nintendo, then like holy shit, that is weird.
Yeah,
But
it always
no,
has
it's
been
always been
associated with PlayStation.
Oh, we have that
That's true.
PlayStation
I
stench.
don't see it. I don't see it going to only PlayStation. If
It is.
comes
I
out.
do.
It is.
I do.
I don't think so. After
Konami-
the last one.
Konami, in their infinite wisdom of not making money, gave them Silent Hill 2 exclusive for a year. Silent Hill, it's like 4 Silent Hill games, and 2 of them are exclusive to Sony.
Yeah,
No, it's only
I,
one.
I see that being a possibility, a very high possibility. to be honest.
Absolutely, I do. Too.
Yeah, and I'm not mad. Whatever.
No,
Cool.
I'm not mad. I got a PlayStation, but who gives a fuck? Hey, so I don't know if you guys have noticed. GameSpot
not.
keep on posting this same punk ass article
Oh yeah.
about the Xbox Series S, and some developer said it's an albatross or some shit like that.
That's bullshit.
Bro, they posted this same article like I don't know about 8 times within the last couple of months.
9 times.
9 times. What the hell is going on?
Someone at GameSpot doesn't like the Series S,
I
for
see.
some reason.
Yeah, I
There
see
is
that.
this
It's very
low level campaign to try to get developers to drop off the Series S, and I swear, I bet it's coming from less than 5 devs who actually said we're sick of developing for it. Because I don't want to hear you're sick of that, but you still have PS4 versions and Xbox One
Exactly.
versions.
Exactly.
I don't want to hear that.
And I got news for people, for any Series S haters out there. It's probably the Xbox that has sold the most this next generation for Microsoft. Do you really think it's going anywhere?
Mm.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Why would it? The other thing, why would you want to cut the thing that is only digital? Like, there's no manufacturing cost. Everything's going to your pockets.
It's just
I don't know.
stupid, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah, fuck them. Hey, scalpers are struggling to sell the RTX 4080 above MSRP, but
Good, fuck
retailers
'em.
won't let them return the cards. You pieces of shit.
Oh,
Serves them
shit.
well.
I
Serves
didn't
them
hear
fucking
about
well.
that.
Yeah,
didn't hear about
man.
that. That's
Hey, so
good.
Ashley Johnson, who is of course the voice of Ellie in the game, she's actually playing Ellie mom on the trailer for The Last of Us. It looks good. The show looks good. I don't know if you guys saw it. It looks good.
Yeah, it does.
It looks pretty damn good. As a fan of the game, it looks pretty good. I don't
Joel's
care
gonna
about
die in
that.
season 2.
I don't care about that. So Tom French, Halo Infinite's multiplayer creative director, who has worked on the franchise for 11 years, has left 343. Are they completely clean the house?
Dude, do we need to complain about 343 again? No, we don't.
No.
It's
I mean,
like let it be, whatever it is.
All right, let's move on.
Let's move
Microsoft
on,
is
please.
reportedly ready to fight in court if the FTC attempts to block its Activision Blizzard deal. Yeah, they don't want to go to court, bro. I'm gonna tell you something about Michael Pachter. His game predictions are usually shit.
But this one,
But that guy knows. Well, like when it comes to business, he knows his shit. I remember him saying this earlier this year. FTC does not want to go to court over this Activision Blizzard deal because they know they will lose. He said that earlier this year. He knows his shit. Special Nick, which is Joey Boy
oh my
of
God.
Xbox Era, says Indiana Jones is an Xbox PC exclusive. We'll see. If so, that's fire. We're gonna talk shit. We are going to talk shit. We got Harrison Ford. Y'all got
Look.
Tom Holland.
If it's actually exclusive and I see it as exclusive and it comes out as an exclusive, I still don't believe him. Still waiting for my Killer Instinct though, and Gears of War collection, and a whole bunch of shit.
All right, guys, you got a few more. Let's get so Ed Boon said they would not be at the Game Awards this year.
No, he's a liar.
Yeah,
Ed
he's
Boon
a
be
liar.
lying
He'll
his
be
But
ass
he's
off.
in a good
He'll
way.
be there.
When did
You
MK11
remember-
come out? 2019.
Yeah,
It's about time, bro.
Yeah, and I remember that year that he was presenting the award, and all of a sudden they announced MK11.
Yeah,
So he
that
was
shit was
good. He's
fire,
a troll.
actually. Yeah, he
he's
is
gonna
a
be
troll.
there.
He was presented like best racer, and then
Yeah,
like,
he
Yeah,
was.
there you go.
Hey, look, I'm expecting
Exactly.
something. It's been 3 years, and
more than that.
it came out 2019.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, 2019.
About time.
He's gonna come out. I agree. He's gonna come out. He's gonna be all right. The best porn award goes to, and then they're gonna show MK. The next
Exactly.
MK. And it's actually gonna probably be MK versus DC again. It's probably what they're gonna do.
You know what?
Yeah,
This time is
probably.
actually that you should do that. Yeah, Injustice
Yeah.
versus Mortal Kombat. That would be great.
That would be fire. That would be absolutely incredible, actually. But it would be PG though, PG-13.
Injustice is PG-13. Look how violent that shit is.
Yeah, but it's still not Mortal Kombat.
It'll be nice.
Well,
if
you
they
know
can-
what? I think though I think Warner Bros. Would actually allow it to be like rated R now. Like I
They
think
should. They should.
I think yeah, because look at the DC universe in the movies now. People are like, "Oh my god, Batman is killing." Come on, man.
Hey man,
Grow
Black Adam was killing every damn body.
up. Well, there you go.
Yeah, so all right. Xbox Game Pass in 2023 is going to be bananas. Absolutely bananas, bro. Clobrio did, let me show you guys. Clobrio did a
nice
little
collage.
picture. Yeah, a nice collage of Xbox Game Pass in 2023. And damn, looks pretty good. Looks pretty damn good. So yeah, Atomic Heart, you think about Starfield, Redfall, Minecraft Legends, Age of Empires, Forza Motorsport, Ghostwire Tokyo, Benedict Fox, Replaced. Man, they got some
Replaced.
shit.
I forgot about Replaced.
Yeah, Wolong. Oh man.
All of that
Stalker
for just
2, possibly.
All of that for just $120 a year. That's amazing.
Diablo 4 possibly.
Woo-hoo!
Liza
No.
P. Man,
Ooh,
it's gonna be
forgot
a
about
good year.
Yeah, talk that shit. Atomic Heart.
Atomic Heart. Yeah, man. Good shit, bro.
Stalker 2. Hopefully these
Hot.
people.
I even think I think the only thing missing on that list was Vince McMahon with the do-rag. I think that's about the only
Son
thing
of a
that was-
bitch. Damn it.
Fire.
You're fired.
The Undertaker's got my family.
Hey, I like to put that. Hey, he was like, take me to that son of a bitch.
I hate Austin.
Austin, you son of a bitch.
It's me, Austin.
It was me all along.
Right, it was me. It was me all along, Austin.
As much as he's a piece of shit, that motherfucker knew how to do a show, man.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, they put on a
Lena
hell of a
Khan.
show back then, man.
Yeah, bro. Lena Khan's gonna remove her mask and her wig. It was me all along, Jim Ryan.
Right. Good shit, bro. Oh man. So I think R&B or somebody mentioned this. They have the Callisto Protocol has 6 months of post-launch content.
Woo.
A new game plus mode, hardcore mode, some skins, and all that other bullshit. Damn, what's that, man? You drinking a beer? Hot Wheels Unleashed was supposed to drop on Game Pass December 15th, but it got delayed for whatever reason.
My bad, Durt. I thought
That's
I was
fine, though.
Jens Anderson was the guy that helped with the Chronicles of Riddick. Also, what's the other game? The Darkness. Yes.
That was a great
Yeah.
game.
Great
That
freaking
was
game.
Yeah, I heard
Great
that
game.
this news.
Yeah, so he's working on Indiana Jones, man. So
That's pretty fire.
How far Indiana Jones is now that you have now a design director? So
I still say probably 2024, 2025. Listen, I'm gonna say this right quick. I say this all the time, but listen, Xbox fans, real Xbox fans that listen to us, that's in the community, that rock out with us, and you know, just Xbox fans in general. I want to tell you guys that it's gonna be worth this wait, these dry spells. Even though 2022 was, you know, kind of a slow year as far as first party, it was still a lot of games for us to play. Xbox Game Pass was phenomenal, but it's time, bro. It's time, and Xbox knows it's time. They just up the prices of the games. So, like Alex said, that was mean they about to be dropping some shit next year. so no, it's time, man. We deserve it. Us real Xbox fans that sit here, we still love our Xboxes. It's time for us to, you know, it's time for us to get W's. You know what I'm saying? Xbox has been doing well. You know, like some of the things that's been happening, it's been inconsistencies. I've been getting pissed. You know, Xbox been whooping that ass on with the tools and gaming comparison vids all year. Now I'm not counting Callisto Protocol, but like even like Need for Speed, even though it's, you know, higher resolution, I want the Xbox to beat the shit out of the PlayStation. And I think that time, you know, they won like I would say 80% of the vids the comparison vids this
That's
year.
a high
But
number. That's
yeah,
a
it's
high
definitely
number
high,
of
but it should win
percentage.
100. I want to win 100. You know what I'm saying? So no, but it's our time, y'all. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Next year gonna be a lot of fun. And I was thinking 2022 would be big with Starfield and Redfall. Obviously, those games got delayed, but they're coming next year, and it's gonna be fun, bro.
I need Indiana Jones to be exclusive just because.
If it's
Yeah.
not, it's an L. That's my opinion.
I think it
After
will
all
be
this
exclusive.
bullshit, fuck them.
Hey, because
Exclusive.
Joey, didn't you say Jez Corden said that Disney, they don't tend to care if
They
it's
don't
exclusive
care.
or not.
right.
They just want it to be
Jez Corden-
quality.
Not this show, the last one before, he said something like Disney's not that worried about where exclusivity or where none of that. They care more about protecting the IP and the quality of what's coming out, because they have to protect those things. And remember,
And see, look at
and
it
the
this
movie
way, Joey.
coming out, so they have to protect those things. But
Joey,
Mhm.
like say, and this is why I think it's going to be exclusive, is because they care so much about the IP and protecting it. Well, if you're developing for one box, then you're going to have a higher quality game.
Yeah,
look,
right.
I hope so, though. I hope so, because we don't know when these contracts came along. We don't know none of it.
No, fuck that. It doesn't matter. Xbox owns Bethesda, and if it goes on PlayStation, it's an L. I'm not gonna give it a W, even if it is a great fucking game. If it touches that console, it's a fucking L.
Well, if it touches the console,
If
it's
it
an L, but
touches that fucking console, it's an L.
the good thing is we ain't gonna pay a dime.
Even if I don't pay a dime, I'm still giving it that L.
All right, man.
I hear you, though. I feel you, though. I'll feel you, though. Don't worry
I
about
feel
it.
you. I feel
I'm
you.
kind of in the same camp with that.
It's a rumor that Tekken 8 will be at the Game Awards this Thursday. I like to
I
see
think
that.
It's not a
I think
rumor.
it's releasing.
They're
I
giving,
think
they're
it's
giving,
releasing on that day.
they're giving a whole bunch of T-shirts already, like Game
Oh,
Awards.
damn. So it's not a rumor
Yeah,
anymore,
it's
then.
not a rumor.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a leak, but at the same time, it's like, duh.
It's not a tumor.
That teaser
Not
looked
a tumor.
amazing.
It's
Yeah,
not
it
a
did.
tumor.
Yeah. So Luke Skywalker, I'm sorry, Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga
Oh, yeah,
is
when
coming
is
to
that
Game Pass December 6th,
I thought it was dropping.
which is tomorrow.
Wait, it's tomorrow.
I think it's out right now. Actually, I think
Oh,
somebody announced that
Oh, but you're in New
Zealand,
it's
though.
on Game Pass right now.
You gotta be in New Zealand, though.
Hey, yeah, everybody can go there. I'm flying there
Yeah.
tonight.
That's
Yeah.
a great game for all the little ones that they got in Series S's on Black Friday or a Series X. That's a nice game to have there on
Yeah,
Game Pass.
little
for
ones
December.
for me.
No, you get what I mean, though.
I know.
Hey, so in the UK over Black Friday week, Nintendo Switch sold 42% of all consoles. Xbox sold 40% of all consoles.
Oh,
and the
shit.
PS5 sold 18% of all consoles.
Wait. So you're telling me that ponies plateaued in the UK? There's no more ponies in the UK?
Nah, I'm just that weak, I guess. So listen, this isn't gaming related, but I thought this was very interesting. DoorDash is firing 1,250 people after realizing they hired too many people because of the pandemic. That's fucked up.
That sucks.
Damn.
Of course, you know, their business went up during the pandemic, obviously, right? So they hired a bunch of people. This shit ain't gonna last, man. Listen, I'll never forget. I was hungry. I wanted some Subway. I don't even like Subway, but I said that's the closest place.
Subway.
And I did not feel like going to the actual store.
You
got
paid
some
$23 for a 6-inch
Bro.
sub.
I got me and my wife and my youngest daughter some Subway. This shit was like $60. I said, what the fuck is wrong with me?
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Bro? You know,
You
you
got
like
that
you trying
Jim
to
Ryan's
get
now.
No. Okay. We don't have DoorDash, obviously, where I live, but we got something equivalent, right? It's just like $2 per delivery plus whatever food you're buying. It's not even close. So how much is
Sounds
DoorDash?
Bro.
It sounds like you got that Jim Ryan special for that sandwich.
Exactly. It's a Jim Ryan special. It's different prices for different restaurants. And you know, you try to give a tip. I try to be generous. Get
You give a tip. That's
$8
true.
tip, and
You
next
want-
thing you know, this is $60. Like, what the
Oh, wait a
hell?
minute. You want lettuce? You want lettuce on that sandwich? That's gonna be an extra $25.
Right.
Hey, Dirt, you know what's
Damn.
funny? I just ordered something from Grubhub, and I got everything I ordered except the damn thing I wanted. All I wanted. I was thirsty, right? And I didn't
You
feel like
got all
driving to
this
the
at-
show. So I said, fuck it, let me get some fruit punches from Checkers. And let me get a burger and a sundae while at it. I got the burger, I got the sundae, and they somehow conveniently got 2 fucking large fruit punches. Like, how do you do this?
Damn.
One thing that I noticed, like from back in the day when all these services started, man, it was so convenient and the price was just right. It was like $2 or $3 extra.
Yeah,
but
that's
man,
it.
as the years have gone by,
Shit,
it's
like
like you might as well
$30
just-
extra.
you might as well just go eat at Morton's if you're gonna
Facts.
order.
It's crazy, bro. I'm like, damn, I was
Did y'all
looking in
remember-
the mirror like, what's wrong with me?
Did
So
y'all
all right,
remember-
let's go to wrap this up.
Dirt,
So,
do you remember a few months ago when there was a glitch on Grub? I think it was Grubhub or DoorDash, where you could order like thousands of dollars worth of stuff and it wouldn't charge you.
That's crazy.
Oh my god!
You remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, that was hilarious. People order like trays of seafood and they go over alcohol and oh my god, that was
Damn,
hilarious.
that's crazy.
Wow.
All right, guys, let's go to wrap this up. We got a couple more, but
Hey, Javier Overdale. Yeah, I don't know. Probably over 120 million. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Sorry.
hey, so I don't know if you guys saw the PlayStation 4 Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 bundle.
How?
It cost
Why?
$339.
You don't find that suspicious?
What the fuck?
I'm
hey,
sorry.
Victor
What now?
Click with the $2. Say it right. Dirt Friday. Victor Click. That's not nice.
Oh,
That's
man.
not nice. It's Black Friday. No, that's not nice, Vic.
It's not Dirt Friday. That's just his birthday.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on,
Get it
that's
right.
not nice. My birthday is in September. You guys are pieces of shit.
Nah.
That's not nice. Persona 5 Royale re-release has sold over 1 million units. That's pretty good.
Wait,
so there's a rumor.
wait. 1 million units. That's it. Persona
Yeah.
5
Yeah, it's a
after
re-release.
coming out of the PS5.
Yeah.
What?
What you
These
mean,
ponies
Joe?
were capping on a series that didn't sell over 1 million copies.
Hey, Joe, I know what to tell you.
Wait, hold on. I just realized what he said. It didn't sell 1 million before.
No. Just the re-release sold over 1 million.
Okay.
Y'all ain't hear me
shit.
say that? Y'all pieces of shit?
No. I thought he said he only sold 1 million copies. Like what?
Oh, no.
I
no.
thought,
No, the
but I
re-release sold 1 million.
but I thought people on Xbox didn't buy games. I thought.
Hey, that's
they-
right. That's right.
you
I
know.
guess they do, huh?
Oh, I guess. Hmm.
Yeah. So,
Interesting.
so there's a rumor that Wolverine is not expected to be released anytime soon. They're
No
saying like
shit.
2024 in the earliest.
No, hold on. Let me rephrase that. No fucking shit.
Yeah, man. So
Who thought that? Oh wait, I forgot.
yeah,
We're
Ponies
dealing
was
with
putting
Ponies.
everything
Yeah,
in
we're
that
dealing with Ponies.
2023. They were putting the Wolverine, Harry Potter. They were putting all kind of shit in there 2023. They act like Harry Potter is an exclusive.
That might be a PS6 launch game, and they'll charge you extra to blow on the controller if you really.
Oh,
play it.
Okay,
shit.
okay.
No,
Let's
no.
be honest. No. Let's be honest. We ain't getting no more God of Wars. Like that's the last one. So
Yeah.
Wolverine is gonna be your next God of War. So expect that
Yeah.
shit to be like late PS5.
Yeah,
Why
for
are we-
sure.
Why are we
I'm
getting
saying
more
late
God of Wars, Joey?
2024 probably. So,
Huh?
I'm
Why are
saying
we
late
getting any more God of Wars, Joey?
You know, that
Story over.
ended- that's the story's over, bro.
Mhm.
There's no desert with Egypt. None of that bullshit. The story's over.
I see.
I ain't
Hey,
gonna
man.
spoil it. But that's it. There's nothing else to do.
Hey y'all, so check this out. Beyond
Die.
Good and Evil 2 is still in early development.
Whoa.
What?
I mean, Skull and
Wasn't that
Bones
announced like
hasn't come
5
out
years
yet.
ago?
I mean,
Yes.
Skull and Bones was announced before that, and it still hasn't come out.
Yes. Midnight Club got pretty good reviews, bro.
Huh?
It did?
Yeah.
Good.
Midnight Club?
Wait, what?
Midnight Suns.
Club.
Oh,
okay.
I was about to say,
Okay.
like, Midnight Club.
Damn, you took
Did
me
I
back
say
to the
club?
PS2
Right?
days, man. I was
For a
like,
second,
Did I
what?
say
like,
club?
what? I was about to say, there's a new one?
Is that dub edition or which one are you talking about?
house real big. Car real big.
Hold on. Did I say club or did I
You
say
said
Yeah, this is
Midnight?
Midnight
Midnight
Club.
Club.
I
Oh
was
shit,
like,
my
wait,
bad.
it took me a second to like, wait, what? There's a new one?
I was thinking about that myself too. Like, damn, I'm shit.
Oh, fuck, have
All
I
right.
been?
Last topic. So there's some type of rumor that Xbox is going to have some type of achievement like platinum. They're not going to call it platinum, obviously.
Emerald, right?
I don't know what they're going to call it, but they're going to, make their achievements, update their achievements. They're going to have
Fuck
some
it.
type of, but they haven't
Call
said
them-
they're thinking of something to have a trophy platinum.
Call it
Achievements.
ultimate. I got
Ultimate.
the ultimate achievement.
Don't we already have that?
How many ultimates
Like
you got? I got
diamond?
15.
I say call that shit honey. You got
It's
got
already called
honey.
100. We already got it. We already got 100. We got to call it something
100.
better.
Okay, Joey, you're right.
So they're just going to
I'm sorry.
revamp their achievement system. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, but it's just a rumor. So,
Okay.
but they
Yeah,
said like
just
some called
actually just
medals
for-
or something.
Jess
But I-
Gordon, actually, the show before ours was talking about it. He said, I don't think that's going anywhere.
Yeah, it
So
probably is.
what,
That shit
like-
sounds trash.
Yeah.
Hey,
'cause
I
like what-
remember in the 360 generation because the 360 really the achievements. That's when it took off
Yep.
because that's when it
They were the
started it. And
first.
PlayStation, I remember hearing PlayStation was going to call that shit entitlements at first.
What?
Yes, you're right.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
I
I remember that.
They were going to call it entitlements,
That's
and then
the
thank
stupidest
God
name
somebody
I've
said
heard.
no, I'll call it something different. Trophies. It's crazy shit. All right, fellas. I don't know about you guys, but it is time to go. It is time to go. We stood here. We still made pretty good time for us just to have we had 7 people on the panel today. I don't know when was the last time we did that. Good shit. But I'd like to thank John Wolf once again for coming on the show, brother. Let me put your Twitter back in the chat. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, man. You were great, bro. Like I said, we invite people sometime that they don't quite fit in with our style of show, but you fit in perfectly, brother. Thank you, man.
Appreciate it. Appreciate that,
Thank
man.
you.
And thank you for sending me an invite. It was a pleasure being on here with Joey, Dev, R&B, and Sean and Addict, even though he had to dip because we were talking about Colin, but that's cool. But I just fucking around, Addict. You're great at what you do, brother. Mad respect to you all, man. I think that you guys have a great show here. Very entertaining, very funny, and keep doing what you're doing, guys. The sky's the limit.
Thank you, man. I
Thanks,
put his
brother.
Twitter in the chat, so stop by, check him out, man. Check him out. Joey, what's up with you, my brother?
I'm still playing Vampire Survivors right now.
Oh yeah, how many hours you got in that, bro?
You know what? I got to check, but I bet it's over 20 now.
Damn, good shit.
I mean, I've seen people like, have you seen Phil Spencer?
Phil got like 100 something.
That motherfucker's crazy.
I
You remember
actually
when the
think,
ponies went after him, bro?
think Phil Spencer went on vacation and he left that shit on. Just wrote
That shit's crazy how many hours he has in that thing. But I get it though. It's like I've been talking the show, all that, been giving my opinion, and I'm here having fun.
Did you see the ponies go after him?
Yeah, they did.
I was like,
Dumbasses.
come
Like, dude, I want to see Jim Ryan's like trophy score or
on. Jim Ryan don't
something.
play no damn
He,
game.
he doesn't even know how to hold a controller.
He still has a PS Vita. He plays with that every night.
All right.
Oh,
Jim Ryan don't play
goddamn.
no damn game.
Don't play no games.
RB, what's up with you, bro?
I am again. I'm trying to pull myself away from Warzone and knock out these single player games. So at least knock out some before I start buying some for the holiday season. I got a few on my wish list I want to knock off. I saw like Diablo 2 on them for sale, and I'm trying to finish Plague's Tale, and I'm liking it, loving it. I really like the whole development of the character Amicia, and her like essentially she's going through like a what do you call it?
I still think that actress should win like best voice actress this year.
Did she get nominated?
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. There's scenes in that game that you actually feel really bad for her, like fuck.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
like
'cause
Really good acting. Yep.
in Kratos is like, nah. Amicia this year deserves it in my
yeah,
opinion.
because she's clearly going through what do you call
Some
it?
fucked up shit. Yeah.
No, what's the term? Post traumatic stress disorder.
Yes.
It's clear as day what she's going through. So I'm really liking how this. I'm really eager to see where this ends, how it ends. So yeah,
Woo! You have
You're gonna love it.
gotcha.
yeah, it's some freaky shit. You're gonna see some freaky
Yeah,
shit. You're like,
Okay.
you're gonna say, am I playing the same game before?
It's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
Got you.
That's about it, brothers.
What about you, Dirt? What do you do
What?
besides being? What are you doing besides
What about
rooting
me?
in the dark?
Yeah, Devin, what's up with you?
I'm gonna make R&B play Warzone. We're gonna get some dubs. I'm gonna distract him from all that shit he just said.
I'm about to maybe some popcorn, probably watch a little WWE Raw, see what they doing tonight. That's about it, man. I did a video about the whole price increase, but what my video is more about is what we was talking about today, how people acting like Xbox Game Pass doesn't exist. That's what my video is really about. Like, come on, man. Guys like it don't exist. Really? Y'all running with it like that? Okay,
Well,
cool. So
You're right.
That's-
Dirt, but I mean, kind of sad because I know people. I don't want to subscribe to Game Pass. Well, tough luck. Now you pay $70. Don't complain.
yeah, we'll pay $70. Shit.
Yeah, don't complain. No, you
Oh,
complain
Christy
about the
Alley
price.
died, bro.
What? Who?
Christy Alley. You
Oh,
know the
she
chick from
did?
Look Who's Talking. Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that movie a week ago. 1 and 2.
Yeah, I ain't know shit.
Oh man,
If they do a WWE podcast, yeah, man, me and John Wolf should do a WWE podcast, man.
man,
Yeah.
she was one of. I always liked her, like for real, liked her. She
Yeah,
was like
man,
one of my.
let's start back
When I was a
with
kid, I liked her, like her.
Joy was like, "Hey, baby, what's
She
your
was my-
name?"
my-
is?"
I was a kid. I had a crush on her, man. I really liked her.
Yeah, man, she
God,
was cute back in
died.
the day. She was cute,
Yeah,
yeah.
she was.
All right, guys, so that's about it.
Rest in
We
peace,
out of
man.
here. Had a fun show, man. Fun show. Joy, you piece of shit.
Hey, what happened to Reginald, man? He was real quiet this day.
Yeah, man. Like when I was doing them earlier, was it messing up?
Yeah, he was.
I told you that's why I don't want to do it like that no more, man. It's like, hello, can you hear me? I can't even hear y'all.
What? Hello?
Can you hear me? What is this? Can you hear? Can you hear me? What the fuck? Is Resident broke, bro?
Dude, I could hear him. I was talking.
See, but I couldn't hear you that time.
Oh damn!
Is Resident broke?
I think.
Do I
Reginald
need a new
broke.
mic? What
Do
the
you need a
hell?
new Do you need a new Reginald?
What the hell is going on? I gotta have Reginald.
Of course you
What
do.
the fuck? Hey, Joey, kiss my ass.
Oh, come on, man. Stop it. Hello?
Did you hear that? You piece
Yeah, I
of shit.
did. Yeah, I did.
Xbox raised the prices of their games.
It's okay. You got Game Pass.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good point, Joey.
of course it is. Piece of shit.
Oh man. So I don't know, bro. Reginald is inconsistent at this point. I don't know what's going on, man. We need to
Yeah,
figure it out because Reginald is a staple of this show. Damn it. All right, y'all. We out of here, man.
All right.
I'm
Peace and love,
I'm tired
guys.
of talking.
Peace, guys.
Peace and love, guys. You guys are awesome. Peace out.
The Undertaker's got my family. Damn it!
Shut up. Oh, let me close the show.